going on, guys? Man, it's
Oh,
been a while since I did a stream on my channel. I've been on, through, Riley's stream now, and Laels and Wills and many of the great YouTubers out there, great content creators out there. But I really want to do this because since me and Riley are doing this Wonder Twins thing, I had to do this. We're doing one episode. We did it last week's episode, the episode 1 on Riley's channel. Now we're doing episode 2 here, and next week it will be on Riley's channel. So we're doing this, man. We're doing this. Me and Riley, we got this covered. But before we get to anything, we gotta introduce the panel, and
we have to.
We got somebody here. I don't know who this is, but Riley.
I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, no.
How's your Friday, man? How's your Friday going?
Oh, it's going great. I'm having a lovely Friday, just chilling out. I'm just been preparing for the stream because I'm so excited. I'm so hyped. I'm ready to talk Spider-Man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Let's go, dude. We got a lot to talk about. We got Joker, man. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight.
Right about that.
Yep. Julian Ramirez, what is going on, my friend?
What is up, KG? I'm doing great tonight. Happy to be here. I've been looking forward to this for the past week. I've just been hyped. Watched Spider-Man 2 times already since it's been out on digital, so I've seen it a total of 5 times now. As you can see, I got the
respect.
Spidey merch. I had to bring out the beanie,
Yes.
I'm ready.
Dude, I'm ready as well. But we got somebody new and a fresh face that we haven't seen.
Fresh meat.
On his stream. And it's Nick Collectibles on Instagram, guys.
Big debut.
Debut.
What's up, Nick? Man. How are you doing on this Friday night?
Hello, how are you? I'm doing all right. Not bad.
That's great, man. And guys, if you guys don't know who Nick Collectibles is, then you guys been living under a rock, okay? Nick Collectibles does these amazing photos. Oh, I hear an echo.
Oh, come on. Who's got an echo?
Who's got
an echo? Come on, man.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
So, anyways, Nick Collectibles is a great photographer online. He does a lot of great stuff. I mean, if you go from his Venom to Andrew Garfield through, his scene that he did in No Way Home, where we get to see both. I'm hearing an echo again.
I'm hearing an echo, man. Who's got the echo? Come on, Joanne. Come on.
Well, anyways, listen, man. Somebody's ready to watch the stream, okay?
Someone's ready. Someone's excited, man. Who is it, man?
No, guys, please check out Nick. This guy's phenomenal, and dude, he's getting better and better in every single photo. So,
so happy to have you on, bro. Let's go.
I appreciate it. Hello, Christopher Martin. Hey. I know who he is.
Christopher Martin, what's going on? And actually, thanks for that, Nick. We're gonna go through the chat. We're gonna see the chat and see we got Big Collect here. We got Jesse M. Let's go. Yes, let us go. We got Big Collect. We got Big Collector again. We got Riley Reviews. I don't know who that guy is.
Who's that guy? Move on.
I don't know who that is.
Nobody.
Again, we got Chess Verdon. Then we got Jonah Tanelma. Please, sorry if I butchered that last name. Please forgive me. And we got Renz Tolentino, a great artist. If you guys don't know his work, he does some amazing art on Instagram. Make sure you check it out. And then there's KG. I don't know who that is. But yes, and we got Oath Skywalker hyped to be here. Yes, we are hyped to be here as well. And everybody in the panel, thank you for joining us. It's going to be a lot of fun to talk about. But Riley, we have a lot of stuff to talk about this week. Now, I know Hot Toys has been really quiet. They've been really quiet from announcements, but they did announce and release 2 things. At least 2 things, right? Now, it's not something that we have hoped for, at least one of them. We thought that it might have been Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. Who knows? I mean, look, maybe a Hawkeye figure, Kate Bishop's. But, Riley, if you would so kindly bring up – oh, no, you already did. Okay, there it is.
No. Here we go.
It is.
That's why I'm prepared. I'm prepared, baby.
Yep.
Ay.
Oh, man.
I'm going to start from the bottom because I know Nick has some things to say. He has a lot of reservations. So, Nick, what are your thoughts? Are you disappointed that we didn't get other figures than this?
Oh, boy. Listen, that face sculpt is pretty dang good.
There you go.
It's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I'm done speaking.
That's all you have to say about this.
I mean, it looks all right. I'll be honest. I haven't seen the movie yet. I still haven't seen it. I have to see it. I still haven't seen it, but I know. That's what everybody keeps saying, and that's why I haven't seen it. But I should see it. So eventually, I guess I will see it. But listen, the face sculpt is pretty dang good. And everything looks like how I guess the character would look. But It looks all right. But
Yeah.
you know, could have given me a Toby or something. But you know, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
Man, people keep disappointing me. Hot Toys, come on now. But Julian, okay, what are your thoughts on this, man? Do you think it's something that you might pick up in the future?
To be honest, no, I don't see picking this up. You know, there's no surprise there. But I mean, yeah, the head sculpt is amazing. I'll admit, it's obviously what's getting the most attention. But I just don't think that it's really worth it. Like, even if you did enjoy the movie, there's better characters to get than, you know, Gilgamesh. And I don't even think he really comes with anything, right? I mean,
right there.
Set of hands, you know, it's just not worth it to, you know, you might as well pick up another figure. And this movie, it was, you know, I saw it once, but honestly, like, I'm already starting to forget the movie. Like, it wasn't that memorable. So I don't know if I want to watch it again or just kind of watch it once and then forget about it. But no, personally, I'm not going to be picking this up.
Fair points. Great thing, Julian. Great ideas. And my co-host, Riley, what are your thoughts on this, man? Because I know that we were expecting a lot this week. I mean, we did expect one thing to happen, but we were hoping to see more than this. This is a late overdue figure, if you would mind say. What do you think, Riley?
Oh, man, Hot Toys, they just keep disappointing me, man. I don't know why this came out. I don't know why this came out at this time, the same week that we've got just some weird movie about Spider-Man no one cares about, but Eternals is better, I guess. So, but I can't believe it, man. I mean, I don't know why Hot Toys does this where they take 4 months to just drop a figure from a movie when that was in November. I just feel like we're so like away from this. No one cares about the Eternals at this moment. I don't see I don't see anyone clamoring over this to pre-order a day one. To me, and another thing is that this is $270 on Sideshow. $270, and there's no accessories. I don't see how anyone's gonna buy this personally.
I didn't know it had no accessories. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I know, right? It just shows how like the character really did nothing. I mean, it's just I just personally, I'm not trying to like harp on anyone. If this is a character you liked in the movie, go ahead, buy it. It's amazing. It's Hot Toys and he looks just like him. But to me, it's just I don't have any connection to this character. I didn't care for the movie that much, so it's just a pass no matter what for me.
Yeah. Y'all bring up some fantastic points, honestly. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with everybody else. I'm going to echo what everybody else says. I think, honestly, this figure, look, don't get me wrong. Everything that Hot Toys produces is going to be great, right? It's going to be great.
Right.
But the thing is it needed? That's the thing. Was it a necessity for them to make this figure? I mean, there's so many other figures that they could have made. I mean, right now, the Eternals came out, 4 or 5 months ago, and No Way Home is pretty fresh right now. I mean, the popularity of that film keeps growing and growing. We got Batman. Where's Catwoman?
Yeah,
exactly.
Where's Toby? Where's Andrew? Where are all these characters that we need? These are necessities. We don't need side characters. Look, I could see why they have done it because of the relationship between Angelina Jolie's character Thena and Gilgamesh. I could see that. I could see why they did it because it's like, you can have a companion piece.
Right.
But really, I mean, a lot of us did not enjoy the film. I think the film was okay. It wasn't a 10 out of 10 for me. It was more like a 6 out of 10. That's just I'm being a little generous there, giving it a 6. But, well, I did enjoy the film a little bit. I just didn't think it was a great Marvel film. I think it was just not that. But I think no doubt in mind, this is one of their best. Maybe this might be the best sculpt that they've done. I mean,
it's crazy.
It is a good sculpt.
And I love the fact that I don't know if you guys have seen through Instagram and Facebook as well, but even the actor came around and showed, took some pictures of it. And he actually signed the box.
Love that.
So they did the same thing with Tony Lee Young when he did the Mandarin. That was amazing. That sculpt,
bro.
Shang-Chi.
Bro, oh my God! If Toby signed a box for a figure and they did a photo shoot with him, oh my.
Dude, I'm like, give me my wall. I'll buy that version. Give me that.
I'll buy that for $1,000. I don't care.
Yep.
Then I'll So. I mean, we see here Ren Stolentino says that why not a Gilgamesh with an apron on accessory like the movie?
Oh, God.
I mean,
that'd be better than
listen, anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
We got Comics in the house. What's up, Comics? A long-time subscriber of mine. Thank you for being on here, my friend. We got Cooper Franklin. What's up? What is up, my friend? And we got also Crazy Loco Lou.
Lou? What's popping?
Wonder Twins Power Activate. Yeah, man. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
KG Leo sent my to
he probably sent me to collect.
To collect his 10%.
Oh my god!
I don't know. I don't know what
he's talking about. Just move on.
But Retromando says that, man, I want.
There he is.
Yep, man, the man.
So bad, Nick. Bad as Nick Collectibles says. Day by day, we wait. Day by day.
Day by day.
Yep.
And me, lol. Gilgamesh. Off Skywalker says Gilgamesh was my favorite Eternals because he was just baking and hanging out. Dude, I would love to have a Gilgamesh in my house just cooking, man. Because that guy.
Yeah, dude. Facts.
But no, we're gonna keep it short. It's a great figure. 270 is just not gonna cut it.
Right.
But if they do announce like Icarus or anything else, I might consider. But that's like very low.
That's the other problem I think with it is that like there's only 2 Eternals out of like what? There's like 10 of them, aren't there? There's like 10 Eternals in my head.
To me, I only want the only ones I would want would be Icarus or Makari. Other than those 2, I really don't care.
Makari was phenomenal in the film.
Oh yeah.
The numbers we need a Druid with that too. So
right, that would be
cool. Look who it is, Luminara in the house. Thank you for Luminara. I met her last week on Flex Friday. She was a delight.
She's awesome.
And yeah, she's amazing, phenomenal person. Local Luce's Dan Lee. Oh, that's his name. Don. Is it Don? Oh yeah, Don Lee.
Yeah, Don.
Needed spot water with him. Spit water with him. Interesting.
Oh. Okay.
But guys, Riley, if you can go for the next one, we're gonna talk about the Hot Toys.
Boom. Gotta talk about Ahsoka.
Okay, I'm gonna start from right here. But Riley, this thing has been, and guys, this has been like a cry, especially for Lael. I know he's wanting this just like freaking Will with his Pennywise, right? And we finally got it. And I know a couple of weeks ago, guys, there was a picture, like a couple of months ago, they showed an instruction manual on Sideshow, and it did not look good. We were that looked like, but looking at these final product photos, I am very impressed. It looks really nice. But Riley, my co-host, what do you think about this? Are you gonna pick her up or are you gonna wait? What's your thoughts, man?
Dude, I love this figure. It's hard because I really am indecisive because I do want the Rosario one.
I'm sorry, Riley. We got Carlos in here saying something. Do you agree with his statement?
No comment.
I'm gonna star this. Disrespect. I'm gonna star this because this needs to be starred. This is look, Carlos is a he likes to
interesting person.
He's an interesting person for sure. But sorry, Riley, to interrupt you, but Riley, go ahead. I just had.
Oh no, you're good. We had to shout that garbage out. But anyways, this Ahsoka is beautiful. I mean, I think that people who are waiting for it will definitely be happy. I mean, to me, I think it is better than the production photos. The only thing that's just a little worrying to me is just the eyes look a little off. But other than that, I think you're going to be happy with this. I think they nailed it. I mean, to me, it just looks like Clone Wars Season 7 Ahsoka. It's amazing. And if you're a Clone Wars fan, I think this is a must-have. But to me, it's just I don't know if I want to go with the Rosario and this one. Is it different enough? Just to me, I'm going to have to wait. And it's cool how you can move the eyes any direction you want. I love how they did that. Yeah. And I mean, overall, it's just a wait for me. I'm going to figure out what I want to do. These photos absolutely killed it. I love that with Rex. No 501st in these photos, weirdly. I thought that would be cool. Yeah.
Because Hot is always known for, making you enabled to buy stuff.
Right, exactly. I love this shot. This is like my favorite one. Stripped right out of Season 7. And overall, it's just going to be a wait for me. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Maybe Chekc can tempt me. I don't know.
Yes. Riley, you bring some great points as always. Bloodsports is sub KG. What's up, man? Hopefully you're doing well, Bloodsport. Andrew, what's up, Andrew James? Yo, what's up, fella? Stayed up to give my love and support. Thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate that.
My guy. Love Andrew.
Support. But Julian, now I know you've been collecting for a little bit, right? You have a couple of figures, and you're getting to the game. I think Riley has convinced you and has enabled you to go bankrupt, right? So,
yeah, he's I'm I've got a couple, but
yeah.
So
what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on this? Come on.
So in terms of the figure, it's obviously a really great figure. I think it's really awesome, and they nailed it. It looks just like an awesome Star Wars figure. The dilemma I'm having is me personally. Obviously, I don't have any Star Wars figures yet, and I have not seen the Clone Wars yet. But I'm going to watch the Clone Wars very soon.
We're gonna binge it. He's gonna binge it.
Probably the next week or so. I'm gonna try to knock it out before Kenobi. So I'm feeling that maybe after I watch the show, I'm probably gonna pick it up because I know Ahsoka is such an iconic character from that show.
Yeah.
And so as of right now, I'm not sure, but after I watch the Clone Wars, I might have to.
Yeah. Julian, you bring up great points as always, man. Nick, now I think you collect also Star Wars, right?
I do mainly Marvel nowadays and some Star Wars, even though I came in wanting to do just Star Wars. But yeah, some Star Wars.
So you just got into the Star Wars game as far as figure-wise goes, right? So are you intrigued? Are you inclined to pick this figure up in the future, or are you just going to pass or wait? What are your thoughts?
Wait, go back to that slide real quick.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that's the pose, by the way. That's the pose. That's a beautiful pose.
That's the safest and most effective.
Yeah.
Even Ramirez says, I'm personally waiting for the Mandalorian version. Same here.
There you go.
I grew up with the Ahsoka, but I honestly just prefer the live action look. Plus, most of my figures are from the Mandalorian because we love that continuity of the realistic side of it, right?
Yeah.
Andrew James says, sorry to bust the Star Wars fan bubbles. This is a hard pass for me. Well, I don't blame you. Yeah,
it's all right.
But yeah, go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
Basically, what Rich Romando said. This looks really good. I do think the eyes are slightly wonky. There's something about them that looks a little wonky, but other than that, it does look pretty good. But I'm just more interested in live action stuff. So I would, if I'm gonna get an Ahsoka, it's gonna be Rosario Dawson, which I think I have on pre-order already. But this does look really nice. It looks a lot better than it originally looked, I think.
No, that's totally fair. I mean, that was a great observation. I totally agree. I think the eyes. There are some instances where they look like, even right here, to me, it just looks a little off. I don't know. It just looks kind of creepy a little, but maybe that just might be the way it looks there. But same here.
So, Nick, do you own Rex or no?
No, I have nothing. I don't have any Clone Wars as of now. I just have Mando, Darth Vader, and Emperor, and Armor.
We gotta change. We gotta change that.
We gotta change it real fast, quick. No, but honestly, Skywalker says, "Don't sleep on Rebels." Trying to get my girlfriend to watch it.
There you go. Hey, respect to you, man.
I prefer Rebels over Clone Wars, to be honest with you. Julian, have you seen God or
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings, guys?
I haven't seen either, but I've heard they're good. So
I've seen Lord of the Rings, not Game of Thrones.
Nick, what do you think of Lord of the Rings? I know people think it's the best trilogy ever, one of the best trilogies ever. What are your thoughts on that?
I saw it a few years ago randomly on TV. I gave the first one a watch, and then honestly, like they had a day where they played them all in one day. I watched the first one because I was like, there's nothing to do. Watched it.
Yeah, same here.
I watched all of them that one day. I really liked it.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed them. But I haven't watched them ever again. But it's not like a matter of I don't like the movies. It's just that they're so long.
Yeah.
Is that like that's the only thing. They'd be hard to watch again. But I really liked it. I did.
You gotta be very committed. Carlos with the troll.
Oh God, what is he doing?
Oh man, it's so stressed. The eyes are horrible, but we can give it a pass in Star Wars.
He's probably serious on that. I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, but Carlos, man, we just never know when he's real, right?
So according to Carlos, I shouldn't be watching garbage Clone Wars.
Don't listen to that guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And
why is Carlos here? Why is he here?
Carlos, who sent him the link? But you are willing to watch the garbage. Well,
hey man, I gotta try. I gotta give it a try.
Yeah, well, we'll see, man. I'm giving it a try too, but yeah.
Cool.
But I'm gonna give my overall thoughts on this figure. I think this figure, don't get me wrong, man. I'm so happy for people that have been waiting for this figure. I mean, I know y'all have been getting a lot of delays, a lot of conspiracy, like, oh, it's gonna be released this week, and bro,
they've been saying that since
we would have
September.
been talking about that for the past 7 months now. It's just like next week's gonna be next week, and next month it's gonna be next month, next year. But we finally got it. I think it turned out great. I was very concerned about the instruction booklet. It didn't look that great. Even Lael has its opinions on it as well.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that this turned out great. If you have her next to Maul, Clone Wars Maul,
Cool.
It's gonna look great. Season 7, Nick, you have seen Clone Wars, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, that last season, man.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Crazy
and then you got Maltese in here too. Maltese get released real soon too.
Maul's gonna be for sure. But Julian, I'm telling you, man, the last season is gonna break you. It's gonna.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. So
it's crazy. They all die at the end. It's so crazy.
Yeah, nice.
It's crazy because it's a cartoon show. You'd never expect a cartoon show to make you very
emotional.
But they did it. They worked on it. What's it called? Jonah Tenalma. Sorry if I butchered your last name. Lord of the Rings. Yep. See the Lord of the Rings.
I gotta check it out.
Retro Mando. She looks great next to the 501st. Yeah, dude. If you guys know 1/6
photographer.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That guy, man. I mean, I love the one thing I love about his focus on the figure and everything's so blurry in the background. It just that
dude. People have such good photos. It's insane.
Love that guy's photos. Yeah, man. It's freaking phenomenal. But yeah, man, I'm gonna pass on it. I mean, look, I personally prefer the Rosario Dawson version just because it's Mando, like Mando the show season 2. Plus, I love that shot of the Mando episode where she's holding Grogu in the Moon Knight. That moon setting. Oh, that's like a poster, right? I love that. And the only issue I have with that figure is the arms. Those arms are gonna worry me the hell. I mean, I just personally think they should have just went join it. To be honest with you. I think it wouldn't have bugged a lot of people like me personally. I personally prefer join it just because it gives me more posability options. But yeah, I think this figure's great. I'm happy for people who do have this on pre-order and getting it pretty soon. Congrats to everybody else. But I think everybody in this panel are gonna wait or just gonna pass for the Mando version. But yeah, man. But we're gonna talk about something was
controversial,
crazier than usual. It is the Hot Toys. I mean, not Hot Toys. Sorry,
not Hot Toys. Studios. No, it's too easy. You'd think it'd be Hot Toys.
You think so? You think, right? But
oh my God, it's beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna start with my co-host Riley here because Riley, we have been. I mean, a lot of us, we have been itching, dying. Nick and Julian to get another Joker from Hot Toys because it's been a while. It's been a minute since we got another Joker figure. And even let's see, Winman says right here, yo fellas, loving your show so far. I'm an old man, but love seeing the young guns going for it. Keep it up. Appreciate it, man. I really appreciate that. Nobody's old yet, man. It's just a number, man, in this game.
We're all collectors.
Very hyped to get this. Yeah, I think a lot of us are. But Riley, are you picking this up? Because I know you picked up something. You wanted to know what that is?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't want to get too into details, but let's just say that I did receive another Joker figure before this got announced.
Oh,
and
boy.
Now I'm getting I'm in a little contemplation here, but I mean, I'm gonna make a special show for that, so I don't want to go into the gory details, but we'll go into further with that. But dude, this thing, oh my God. It just looks so amazing. Like I feel like I'm looking at like a 1/3 statue. Like as soon as I saw these photos, it's gonna be really hard to just say nope. I can't do the funds. I can't buy this. It's gonna be really hard. And even the sculpted is not even that bad. And it's what was it, $290, I believe. I mean, dude. Oh my God! Like, look at that. The photography in this thing was just beautiful. Like, look at this. I feel like I'm looking at Heath Ledger just set photos.
Amazing.
It's scary. It really is scary. I mean, come on. That's the best likeness we've ever seen.
Look at Nick's face, man. You know, let me say Nick's face.
He's too excited. Come on, man.
Yep.
Hey, I feel you though. I feel you, man. No, dude, this thing is phenomenal. I love how they added those extra joints. There's no joints on the hands. That's just so intricate. It's something new that we've done. And another thing that I didn't really realize beforehand is that there's no crotch grabber. This is all a magnetic floor base. And
really?
What?
Stay there. Yeah. We don't need any grabber.
Way.
Yes, I'm serious.
I'm hearing this for the first time, guys. What?
No,
Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
There is no grabber anymore. They've integrated something, I believe, with the shoes of the figure to where it's going to be able to just stay there, and it, obviously it's not going to be like glued on, but you know you're not gonna necessarily need a grabber anymore. Which
I'm
is
telling you guys, always go to Riley with these information.
Yeah,
I know what he's talking about.
Does he have rolling eyeballs? You have rolling eyeballs?
It does.
Oh,
it does rolling.
nice.
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you do it with the rooted though?
I have no idea. That's my question exactly.
It might be a magnetic head because if you look at the mall, right, right, and it might be like the same system as the Hot Toys thing.
Oh, that's smart, right?
Let me tell you something. This is innovation at its finest. I mean, the fact that we are not getting these stupid, this thing could damage your figures. By the way, this stand.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, this is innovation right here, and this is pulling Hot Toys' strings real hard right
look
now.
Look at that. Come
on. But Riley, are you picking this up? Which one are you picking up? Are you picking up the standard version? Are you picking up the deluxe or deluxe?
I think if I get it, I think it's honestly, I think it's go big or go home. I say deluxe all day, every day. Ooh. You go deluxe here. I don't even think I go standard because the sculpted is good, but the rooted just makes the sculpted not look as good because it just looks like right here.
Much better.
It looks so much better, and right here, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it's not like the best sculpted work ever,
Yeah.
Like it's not anything phenomenal. But you look at the rooted, look at that, like
dude,
that's not even
amazing.
That's not even close.
Wow.
I'd say deluxe. I know it's so expensive, but I think if you love the character so much, you got to go deluxe.
Carlos brings up a really good point. Remember the price is overseas, so you'll pay 20 to 30% bump plus shipping. That root pack will be 12 to 1300 out the door.
Oh God, don't tell my mom that.
Yeah, I did not really consider that. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be expensive.
Well, I have to sell a kidney. But no, honestly, Riley, I think we are drooling over this. I think we're all.
Oh my God, this is like my favorite. This is something I always wanted, so I'm excited that
we have been waiting for 10 years to get another one.
Oh my God.
So Julian, man, do you consider yourself as a resident Dark Knight fan?
Yeah, I'm a huge Dark Knight fan.
So are you inclined or a little enabled to pick this up? And if you are, which version are you picking up? The regular, deluxe, or deluxe? Let's say you.
Oh yeah, and another thing, really quick before let's just let them know that the sculpted single is going to be the $290, and then you've got the sculpted double with two heads that are sculpted, which is $560, I think, and then you've got the deluxe, the bigger go home $940 with the two rooted heads, two rooted hairs.
Oh damn!
Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, right. Are you gonna sell a kidney, or what are you gonna do?
I'll figure something out. Like I don't know. I need to do it.
Julian, give me your thoughts, man. I need.
So obviously, I'm a huge fan of the Dark Knight trilogy, and Heath Ledger was just everyone knows he's just so iconic, and I think that I'm definitely interested, and I think that if you want to get a Joker figure, that this would be definitely one to get. I mean, it looks like, as Riley has said, this is probably as of now going to be the best 1/6 Joker we have up to date. Right. I mean, I don't think there's any denying that this is going to be the best one to have. I mean, the hair, the rooted hair is just insane, and like you can even see like the white paint on the hair. It's crazy, like the amount of detail. And I also that diorama that it comes with, that's exclusive to the
yes, the deluxe.
Cool. I like that jail cell and like how you can have them sitting there. And
another thing with that jail cell, that whole cell that's actually, I believe, I'm not 100%, that's die-cast, right? And the floor that he's sitting on is real wood.
Oh my God! So they just all out with this, and I mean, it's just freaking awesome. I mean,
Nick's like,
awesome
my kidneys,
I mean, exactly.
I mean, obviously,
go ahead.
Like Riley said, I think if I was to get it, I mean, if you're a huge Dark Knight fan, I think you should definitely just go big and get the most expensive, get both rooted hair, just so you can have the most fun. Picking which one you want to display, and just the stuff it comes with. The accessories are really cool, and like, man, those seamless joints are just, I mean, the hands, it's just crazy. Awesome. It's so revolutionary because I know a lot of people don't like that, when figures have seams on the wrist, or so the fact that this one doesn't, and it's a Heath Ledger, I mean, it's just amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely interested for sure. I definitely got to think about it.
And even Luminaris says that the root is OP. Yes, I do agree. The root is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos is the basis of the root. Yeah,
I mean,
it is. Dude, look at those fingers.
Those hands look scary.
Crazy.
That's scary.
It's amazing. Yeah.
It looks like a bunch of severed arms just sitting on a table.
No, bro, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And Bloodsport says, yeah, that's a good point. Wait till STC 2022 Hottest will drop some massive heat.
Yeah.
See, man, but I think I gotta throw the root one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're good.
No, but honestly, it's okay. So we do have here we go. We have Carlos saying, remember for the rooted 2-pack, you only have 3 days.
There you go. You got Sunday night. I believe it drops in the U.S. and you've got till about like Wednesday till that's your final.
If you want to pre-order it,
the question is where are we going to pre-order it? Right?
There are multiple sites. I'll just name a couple. I believe we have Spec Fiction. They confirmed that they're going to do one. That's a statue distributor. And KG Hobby, I believe, is having it, and 1/6 Kit. So those are the 3 ones that I know. And as soon as we find out like the information, I'll let everyone know. But no, it's crazy because you have 3 days, and I believe it's not confirmed, but once that pre-order cutoff ends, the amount of pre-orders they get is gonna be how many they're making. So it's a numbered, if you could say.
Yeah.
But we don't know if that's for sure yet, but we just know that they're stopping the pre-orders on Wednesday.
So if you don't pre-order this, do you have to worry about it not being available when it's released? Or
yeah. As once it's Wednesday, people who are in China who can get it from the site, it's just gonna be blocked off. You can't order it anymore. And in the US, maybe there will be some in stock and pre-order, but I don't think that would happen. I think they'd all sell out.
And that'll also drive the price up. I mean, I'm sure it's going to go up in value once it comes out. I'm sure it's probably going to go up in value.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Luminar says, do you guys think that we will see a Zoe Catwoman? Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Before or on the date of the Catwoman, VOD, video on demand release. I would think so, guys, right?
I hope so, yeah.
I definitely hope so.
I think they'll make one. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna
this or next month, I believe. I think it'll come.
I hope so, because if they don't, I'm gonna go to Howard Chan and smack his small shit.
I need a Zoe Kravitz. I need it.
Carlos says, since the pre-order window is small for the 2-pack rooted, Queen Seals is trying to get this version out in 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did say that.
See, that's I think this is the thing. Even if Hot Toys announces one tonight, which obviously they won't, if they were announced one tonight, number one, I don't think it'll look this good.
Oh no,
I just don't think so. Secondly, there's no way they would get it out until like fall of next year.
Yeah,
it's not coming until fall of next year.
That's another thing that's innovative. I totally agree. I mean, if you're getting it in the same year, that is a complete game changer.
That's why I think like the price justifies itself in every single way. It looks better. You get it much faster. It just looks amazing. This is,
sounds like you're getting this.
But all right, but I was gonna get to that. This is the most stumped I've been on if I'm getting, because I really want the rooted. I want the rooted so bad. But I don't want 2 Jokers.
Honestly, I totally agree with that. That's the one thing I didn't bring up, because like they're forcing you to have 2 Jokers. Do you need 2
really
Jokers?
Don't want to.
Yeah. I think that's a bit. I understand what they're doing, honestly.
Yeah, I know what they're doing.
But Nick, it's I think your thoughts on this, man, because I think you're the resident Dark Knight fan as well. I mean, you grew up with that film as well, and dude, Ledger's performance is just unforgettable. I mean, I think every time I watch that film, I just never get bored of his performance.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a new Heath Ledger for a while. Like, this is one of those figures where I'm willing to pay more to get it perfect, because I want it the one and done. Get him perfect at one time. This is the one where I'm like, this is it. This is the perfect Heath Ledger right here. Yeah. But God, I just don't want 2 of them. So I don't know. But I think also the worst part is that like you have like 3 days to figure out what you're gonna do, and then once that pre-order window hits, you gotta make up your mind, or that's it. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this sculpted, I don't think this one specifically is that strong. I don't
think that's great.
Much, right?
Yeah. You can see the seam line.
Okay, guys, I have a question because I was talking to my dad about this, and he said the head looks a little too big with the sculpted hair. What do you guys think? If you can go scroll through some of the photos, there is one where he's clapping his hands, but it's a sculpted version. If you can go through the photos, you can find it.
Try and find it.
Yeah, keep going.
It's got to be him without the jacket, right?
Yeah.
Right here?
One more. That's rooted. That's rooted. One more.
Oh no, that's right.
One more. There you go.
Okay.
You guys think the head looks a little too big?
I don't think it's the head. I think it's like the forehead area. Like it looks like his hair's like a little receded, kind of.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. I do see what he's saying. You can kind of tell that it does look a little like receded, kind of.
You could see a lot of his forehead.
You shouldn't be able to see that much.
That's true, Carlos. Yeah. I don't think the head. You're right. It might just be the forehead area. Honestly, it's throwing it off. He's slightly tilted down. I think
that's true. Yeah, I would have thought that maybe the hair might make him have a big head. Maybe that's why. Because
maybe
with the rooted hair, it's you can touch it. You can make it go a little
right. It's a little messier, so you can define it. Yeah.
But dude, man, I don't know what to do now because it's like I have 3 days to get the rooted hair or just get the sculpted hair.
I know. The sculpted is great. I mean, I think if you get sculpted, I think you just do the 281 sculpted. I don't think you could do the 500 something sculpted. To me personally, I don't think you need the two. Yeah. Right. I don't think you need the two Jokers, and you definitely don't need the two sculpted Jokers. So I think it's either 280 or the 900.
Do we know if anybody's doing payment plans on these? Because that'll make it a little bit better. But
I don't. Drop that. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna make it where you have to do the full. There'll definitely be it'll be an NRD or a payment plan. There's no way.
I really hope, dude. The NRD is gonna be like $94 or something like that for the.
Oh yeah, might even be more because it's in China. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah, and then considering the fact that Carl said it's gonna be 20 to 30% as far as the shipment, that's gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, guys, look, this is a beautiful piece.
Look at that. It's a game changer in society.
It's not as bad. I love this sculpt. The sculpted hair. This version of the sculpted looks phenomenal.
It does look really good. It does look really good.
So KG, I have a question for you, KG. Actually, in terms of because I know you're kind of good with that stuff. Like in terms of depreciation or like problems happening with rooted hair, is that a possibility or no? Because I know you've talked about that before.
That's a great question. Yeah, man. I do own the Wonder Woman figure from JL. Hot Toys, man. If you guys know rooted hair, they don't sit. They do not sit well. You can comb it like a Barbie, do that, but it will fray up over time. With this, however, after seeing their quarter scale Heath Ledger Joker with the rooted hair, I have no doubts that this will be great.
Okay,
right.
This is going to be a piece that I think it's going to turn out really phenomenal. I mean, yes, it's a smaller scale. It might be harder, but I trust Queen Studios with their product.
Since they're going to be... Sorry.
Go ahead, Nick.
Since they're going to be like more limited quantity, Hot Toys does big scale, and they'll make extras for Sideshow and all that. This is going to be limited quantity. I have a feeling just the quality control on it will be much better.
Dude, look at that. No, I got to go for freaking hair, man. Look at, dude, it's spinning image.
Good.
I know.
It's freaking phenomenal.
And the thing is, I like how the hair that's rooted is a little more yellowed. Like, I feel like this one that's sculpted, it's like only green. And that's not really accurate if you think about it.
It's a yellowish green on the rooted, which is better.
Yeah. Right. Retro Man says this looks amazing, but I personally would rather the money go into a couple of Hot Toys down the line. Yeah.
I see what you mean.
I think it's more for people who don't collect a lot of Hot Toys every year.
Yeah,
it's like one of those things where, you know what, I'm willing to spend that much because I've been waiting so many years for this figure.
Right.
Might as well do it. Carlos's Hot Toys rooted isn't rooted. It's more like a Barbie. Well, I just said it.
Yeah.
Really rooted hair, you won't have any issues. Professionally rooted hair is $300 plus. And you know what? I think you're getting a good deal with this because since the fact that Carlos brought up it's going to be $300 plus, you're getting two sculpts. But they dropped the price to the $940, so technically it's like what, like $200 each?
Right. And I'm on the same boat. I'm on the same boat as Nick. It's like I don't know if I need to have. I feel like I can just have the jacket and the rooted hair. I don't know if I need this prison without the jacket, rooted hair. I don't know. But at the same time, you could have the Batman behind him and recreate that iconic interrogation.
Now you're giving me ideas.
And then also like Carlos said. other people are gonna want that rooted Joker too. You could also just sell the other one.
Yeah.
Actually, that's my other question. Is it the second Joker? Does that come with a jacket as well, or is it just gonna be jacketless? It's gonna be the jacketless look.
It's gonna be
jacketless. Yeah, looks jacketless.
So
yeah,
is this? Oh no, I was gonna say if this was a statue piece.
Yeah, one purple overcoat says it there. Yeah, just one.
There you go.
So the sucky part about this, guys, is that they're not giving a lot of options as far as if you want just a single root hair. I would have gone for that, to be honest with you.
I would have gone for that. Yeah,
but they're making you buy this thing, and I don't like it. But you know what? It's business. They want you. They want to spend a lot of money. You know, they want to benefit their business. But I think personally, I might go for the rooted one, man. It's 3 days. I have to try to figure out a way to afford this. But
get the kidney ready.
I think honestly, it'd be so cool, Riley, if Nick and Julian get it. We gotta do we keep saying it, but we gotta do an unboxing.
Yeah, that would be a special day.
That'd be awesome.
That would be crazy.
And dude, man, once Nick gets this figure, his photography, man, is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna get some nice shots with this one.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait, dude. I want it, Nick. Can you do this for me, man? Once you do get this figure, I want you to do that interrogation scene. If you can.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna get the Batman from Hot Toys when that one releases.
I'm getting that too.
Hopefully, it doesn't get delayed to the point where this comes out before that.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say. I mean, do you guys? I think it's confirmed, but Queen Studios, this company is gonna make a Batman. So, are you guys gonna be contemplating Hot Toys?
No, the Batman. No, the Batman. The Batman.
Oh,
yeah.
Batman. Okay, not the Dark Knight one. They might. I mean, that was another thing that I forgot who said it, but. All on these product photos, they say the Dark Knight trilogy. It doesn't say the Dark Knight, so we could be seeing some other figures from Queen Studios in the trilogy.
Right, I just
Yeah, what's up?
If they do a Batman, they're going to do rooted hair Patterson.
Yep, rooted hair Patterson and rooted hair Christian Bale if they do that. And I was saying another thing that's crazy is what if they did a Bane with the seamless armed Bane? That would be crazy.
I'll be screwed.
That would be crazy.
But yeah, Carl says there's only a figure that they can get away with This is the only figure that they can get away with at $940. You won't see this number for Leo, Legolas, Paul. I agree with this. The numbers for this guy is going to be I think it's going to be pretty low, to be quite honest with you, because they do want the numbers to be low because the rarity. Yeah. Once you do get this rooted hair, dude, it's going to be gold. You will never find this online for decent price if you're willing to sell it. Bane is next. I don't know, man. I mean, from their list, it's like
Bane would be awesome.
A Christian Bale would be sick.
But you don't need a rooted hair 1/6 scale Batman. Well, I mean, we're trying to go to the next level, right? But it's an option. It's been confirmed. Bane is next.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh. Wait, Bane is the next one to be announced, or the next one to be on a pre-order?
Let us know, Loco. Let us know.
Because we didn't even see him in the lineup at the Queen photo. So I don't know if that would be their very next one.
But guys, I think this is gonna be great. But I gotta go through the panel. Nick, buy, pass, or wait for any version.
It doesn't matter what version you get. You gotta buy this guy. I'm telling you, even the 290 is an amazing deal on this. With that sculpted hair looks fine. That sculpted hair looks really good.
Right.
Just don't look at the rooted hair because then you're gonna spend $900. But dude, any version that isn't the middle version, I would say get it. The only one to pass on is I think the middle version where you get 2 sculpted. That one's not. I don't know really why you'd want that.
This is the sculpted one. What you're getting for $290.
It's not bad. It's really not bad.
It's not bad at all.
I got a question. So does that mean we can't take the coat off?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably tailored super tight. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
I mean, wouldn't be the worst.
That will suck if I can't take the coat off if I'm gonna get a single version.
That's interesting. Maybe I think they don't do they do the no coat because that's making the sale of the two pack because you're like, oh, you're only getting the one without the jacket. That's the only way you get it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
They're screwing us real hard.
Because those clothes are pretty form fitted. Look how good that looks on them. They look pretty tight.
This puts Hot Toys into shame. I'm telling you, bro. This puts that version to shame.
Dude, and like I said with the base, I mean, if you're able to just stick it there and he'll be able to stay, that's innovation.
And I know that scene, man. That's the Hit Me scene. That
exactly.
From the Hit Me scene from the Chicago place. Did you guys notice that's the same place where Batman took flight in the Batman?
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that.
But Julian, buy, pass, or wait on any version.
So this is what I'm gonna do. Riley's gonna buy the 2-pack and then give me the extra one. So
I see.
Hey,
I see.
that's a win-win. But if he pays me, I'm not gonna give it for free. Not for free. He's gonna.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later. So you can move on to Riley.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But Riley, buy, pass, or wait for.
Buy.
Which version?
I don't know, dude. I think, like I said, I don't think I would do the double sculpted. I think that's just no. Don't do the 560 for the double sculpted. I don't think that's worth it. I think you should either do the 290 for the cheapest or just do the double rooted. But I'd lean towards the double rooted 100%.
Are you willing to pay that now? That's the question.
Oh yeah, I think it's valuable because I mean, even if you had a sculpted Joker that's a hot toy and you wanted it rooted, it's gonna cost a lot of money, and you're getting 2 rooted sculpts, so the price is totally justifiable. I think I'm gonna have it. I think I'm gonna have the rooted. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest.
Let me go to these chats. I kind of missed the chat. Carlos says, "No, John said that they will take off the teased figure."
Oh, okay. So he said that they're gonna do the teased ones first. Not that's what I think. Maybe they said Bane's in the works. Maybe
possibly because I know a lot of people were questioning if we're gonna get a Bane, a Batman.
Oh yeah, he's got it right here. He's the next one in the Dark Knight trilogy to be made, not the next figure up for pre-order.
You know what I want to see, Riley?
Oh God, what?
A BVS Batman.
Oh my God, I would buy that in an instant. No, you know what? I want a Henry Cavill Superman rooted hair.
Holy crap! Oh my God.
I would pay like $600, bro. No, okay. Imagine. Hold on, I got something for you guys. So imagine a Henry Cavill, but you get the black suit and the blue and red suit for like $900.
No, I think it would be more than $900.
Dude, Riley,
yeah, maybe.
Riley, you gotta get that 2-pack because you're gonna have night and day.
Oh,
yep.
That's so good.
You see, I'd be enabling Riley.
Don't tempt me. Yeah, I hate KG secretly.
The code. Okay, so local clarified. The code is removable, and there is a blazer.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. Okay, that's good. All
right. And here I heard that the standing Joker won't be able to sit, and the sitting Joker won't be able to stand.
That's
Not
interesting.
Sure, you know what? Because I was gonna bring that up because I was like, wait, could that be just a statue?
Yeah.
And this is in a figure form.
But I thought, aren't there pictures? I thought there were pictures of him standing.
Okay, the arms definitely move, right? Yeah, the arms move. You can move the arms.
You can move the arms, but I don't.
But the legs, I mean, I'm sure you'd be able to bend the legs. Why wouldn't they have that?
Well, yeah, he's standing right there, right? Look at.
Oh yeah.
But that could be.
But that was I was about to say it could just be the other one. Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's a very good point.
That could be a pretty big game changer if that is true, that you can't stand them and sit them.
Yeah. I think that this company is so expensive, and why would they just not do that? I mean, is it that expensive to make a bendable knee? Like, I don't see why they would not do that.
I don't know. Yeah, do y'all think the price rumors are true? Well, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but I mean, they released prices. But Riley, if you're willing to share the price again for
us. Let me find it. Hold on, let me find it. But you guys can keep talking about this.
Yeah, Super Display says that because if they are, it's only like Donkey Kong. Retro Man says Black Suit Superman. That would be amazing. But Riley, do you have it?
Not yet. Hold on.
Not yet? Okay.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, Skywalker's dude. Yes, Henry Cavill suits would be instant buy. I think one of us would buy that.
So KG, while Riley is looking for those prices, what's your decision? What's your verdict?
I'm torn. I'm really torn because I personally love the rooted hair. I think, dude, as far as a realistic side of it and a display choice,
you want the rooted hair,
dude. Guys, imagine this: Nick, Julian, Ramirez, Riley. Imagine this. Well, that is your last name, but Riley. Dude, I'm thinking like detail. Like, imagine I might just buy like a separate, table, chair, and just recreate that scene where they're sitting there talking and they're just laughing, dude.
I have a table. If you want a table that works perfectly, because I think it's a replica of the one that Hot Toys made, on Amazon, there's a 1/6 scale table you can buy, and I got that for the armor.
Dude,
oh my God,
Nick, bringing up this, dude. Come on, Nick. This is
that table would be the way to go for this Joker if you want that. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it literally is just a recast of that table. I think so.
Yeah. I hope so, man, because I definitely need that. Carlos says Queen Suit confirmed that he'll make a Gal Gadot. Holy crap!
Damn.
I have to sell my freaking Justice League figure.
I hope to God they should make a Peacemaker, please. Please save me.
Yes, please. That thing was a piece of trash. That's what was.
I'm not buying Hot Toys, please.
I honestly would buy that. Wrong. These are figures. In my opinion, give the DC IP to Queen. Yes, Renz, I definitely agree because Hot Toys are not using any of it. So low cost as they will articulate. I hope so. Yes, Riley Cavill Superman, $940 for the 2-pack rooted. Local, okay, good. I just heard otherwise. Okay, so right, if you go up, I think if you go up, I think it's up there. I think it should tell you the price, right? If you go to right there. I think it's right there. There you go.
I don't think it says it, does it?
Is it there? No.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I've been looking through trying to find it. I'm pretty sure it's $940 retail.
$940 for rooted.
For the rooted. And then the sculpted is $290, I think. $290 for the single sculpted. Yeah. And then the double is going to be the $560, I think.
And that's sculpted too. So
that's two sculpted.
And yeah, so there you go. Those are the prices. But guys, we want to try to keep this live going. So I think we've all had our feelings already.
Yep.
And I think it's time to go to the next thing. And this is getting into a really dangerous territory. It is the Hot Queen Studio. I keep saying Hot Toys, man.
They're two in your head, bro.
The Batman 1/3 scale. This thing. It's okay. But anyways, Nick, I know you're a figure collector. I know you only collect figures, but are you willing to go over that board and buy a statue one day? What are your thoughts, man?
One day, I think I would own a statue. The only statue I own as of now is the child from Sideshow. Okay. That's my only statue.
Nice.
This looks really nice. But is this the one with the terrible base?
Yeah.
I can't see because there are faces.
The one that people. Oh yeah.
Hold on.
But this is the one that has the Batmobile, right? Yeah. Yes. That base is terrible, but
there you go.
Right.
It's a terrible base. Other than that, though, this looks pretty good. This looks really nice.
Yeah.
The Pattinson head sculpt looks awesome. The rooted hair looks awesome. I even think the mask sculpt looks awesome. I know people were saying that like the forehead looks a little weird. I still think it looks all right, but
I think it looks fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it looks really good. It looks really good. I won't buy it, but it looks really good.
Okay. All right, I was going to ask you that.
Did you see the movie, Nick? I didn't ask. Did you watch that?
No, I saw the movie. I thought it was pretty good. I wasn't blown away, but it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Do you think it's better than Dark Knight, or do you think it's not there yet?
No, I don't think it's better than Dark Knight. I think it's like right under it. I'd say this is the second best for me.
Okay.
It's really good. It's really good. But
Julian, I know you've seen this film 3 times now.
2 times.
2 times. Okay.
2 times. Maybe a third soon. We'll see.
So, are you? I know you're just getting into figures now. We're talking about statue. Yeah. That's a big thing, right? But are you willing to spend the ongoing price is $1,400-$1,500, right, Riley? For this.
This one is, I believe, like $1,580. $1,580.
Okay. Thanks, thank you, Riley. Julian, are you inclined to pick this up, or are you just gonna wait? Are you?
So I told you that if I was ever gonna get a statue, it was gonna be this one, like not this specific one, but the Batman. Like,
right.
I don't have any, as you know, but we talked about it on last stream that I don't own any, but I do want to get one, and the only one I'm willing to spend this kind of money for would be the Batman statue. So, and it's funny, I think I've made up my mind that I'm actually not going to get the Hot Toy, and I think I'm going to get a statue. I don't think I'm going to get the Hot Toy.
Really?
So this one, me personally, it is good, but I'm not that big of a fan of this one. Like I said, I don't like the base, and I think personally the cape is off. The cape looks a little weird. Other than that, though, I mean, everything else about it is great. I mean, it's a sick,
Remember, this is the one that has the rooted on. You're getting the rooted with this one.
And
that's the main
seller. The rooted's great, but I think I was. Which one's the other statue that
that's the prime one. That's the prime
I think that's the one that I'm gonna be picking up. So, but yeah, I mean, this one, it's obviously an amazing statue. I think the details are insane, but yeah, that base, it's just, I don't know, for this amount of money, I think you need a better base than that. So I think for sure I am getting the Prime 1 statue. So I think I made up my mind.
I'm shocked. That can't mean he only has like 3 hot toys. That's some big baller moves. That's big baller.
I think I'm going to save up, and then I'm going to get the Prime 1 statue.
Well, Julian, if you're going to go forward with that, man, congratulations. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's the better choice, but we'll see.
Me too.
Riley, now we had a stream on your channel. It was 3 hours long, man. I think that first half we just been talking about Batman a lot. Dude, I know we've been looking at some statues lately. We've been looking at Prime 1. We've been looking at now this, and now I think we're gonna get to the other one pretty soon. But dude, are you getting this, or are you like okay? If you only had two options, Prime 1 or this, which one?
Oh my god, I don't know, man. It actually makes me want to think, because the main thing that I really like about this statue specifically is the rooted hair. That's one thing, and that I think, like I believe Easy Company Collectibles has said this too. I think this looks more like technically like more realistic. Like I think it looks more like him, like I'm looking at an actor when it's gonna be on my shelf, rather than a Prime 1. But the Prime 1 is beautiful. It's gorgeous. But I think that this level of detail, I think Queen absolutely nailed it. And it's the one thing that's just taking me out of it. Like I said, that base, I'm not a fan of it. I know what they tried to do, but personally to me, I don't think it's detailed enough for the 1,500 sticker price, when the Prime 1 is around the same exact price, and it's definitely the superior base. It's amazing. But I just, like people have said, I think it just looks like weird. It looks like he's standing on a toy car, because it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for that scale of a car to be under him. I know what they were trying to do. They're trying to make it look kind of cool. And it doesn't even have that much details to it. On the side, it looks like nothing. There's not even a wheel. It's just like a flat thing. So that's the one thing that's throwing me off. And the cape, I do agree. I think it's not Prime 1 level because it's wired. So that is a really nice touch. But they definitely could have used a straightener or something before they took this photo, because it looks a little not so great. But maybe they can switch it to drape. Maybe they can fix it. But I like how they added that wired thing. That's cool. But I think this just looks really good. But like you said, the Prime 1, if it stays at the production shots of what it was, I would be tempted with that. But I do know that J&D confirmed that they're going to be making a Batman. So I'm also going to be waiting, because maybe I go J&D, big baller status, a whole different level. KG,
I'm going to stop you right there. You're willing to spend $3K on a statue?
It's like 2,400. It's like 2,400. You know. Hey, dude, you're paying 1,700. You're just adding the extra 6 for the J&D status. Come on, and you're getting the rooted. You're getting the rooted, and you're getting the silicone where it feels like an actual face. That's all I'm saying. And you know, I gotta stop talking to Carlos, because he's tempting me. But I'm too young. I really shouldn't. But I think if it stays like this stays like this, and the Prime stays like what it is, I'd go Prime 1.
I agree with Renz. A classic Gargoyle would have been better a base.
That would be amazing.
They would have done 100%. That. This would have been going up. I would have bought this instead.
Right. And the rooftop, they could have done the base with the hot toy. They could have done that like rooftop area when he uses the wingsuit in the movie. Maybe they could have like replicated that in 1/3 scale. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and Carlos brings up a point. J&D goes up in value. These Prime 1 don't. And it's hard. It's a very divisive thing to talk about right now, because the Batman statues are, dude, they're going left and right. We're getting a lot of them. We got Infinity Studios in the 1/1 scale we're going to talk about later. This, and then now Prime 1. Who knows what's next? You know, J&D. Guys, I love the fact that we have options. I think that's a great thing. I think having options and having other vendors to go to, I think that's an amazing idea. I just love the idea of options. And although that's great, but it could lead to really bad financial problems, because I know multiple of them. Like, I want to buy Prime 1, Queen Studios, this.
Yeah, you could say that again.
So, and also rents or dude. You know what I wish they would have done? And actually, like that scene in the first movie where we get to see, spoiler alert, just letting you know. But that scene in that murder scene, we've seen the trailer.
Oh yeah.
First season where we see like the actual weapon that Riddler used.
Yeah.
If it was on the ground, he's looking at it.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be cool. That would be pretty cool. But guys, you guys bring up great points as always. For me, the only thing I love about this, and there's only one thing I think we can all agree, is this sculpt.
The rooted sculpt, rooted.
That's the
one thing I will say is Queen tends to listen to the community a lot. I don't know. They already dropped it for pre-order, so maybe they can't. But maybe they can change this base or make a different edition. Because if you look at Queen Studios comments, everybody, literally every comment is saying so amazing, but what is that base? That is horrible.
Yeah.
So maybe they say thanks. They always respond with thanks for your feedback. We'll talk to it with our team, but I mean, who knows? I mean, they've definitely shown their hand that they help out with the community. So who knows?
To me, man, it looks cheap. With the base, it just looks cheap. I think we can all agree. It looks really cheap. I prefer spending my money on a Prime 1. Yes, I know Blitzway and Prime 1, they haven't had their fair share of amazing products. We've seen that. They have a really bad track record. But I want to see what they bring because really, I want that statue. I prefer that statue over this. The only thing that I like about this is that skull. That's the only thing. At least the Prime 1, there's quality into it. Dude, you can actually take the bat thing off.
I love that. And it's die-cast. And it's die-cast.
Come on. See, that's the thing, man. I personally prefer Prime 1. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, man. Queen Studios has done amazing statues, like that quarter scale Joker that just finalized. That looks phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm spending $1,500. 1500. 2 zeros. I expect more than this.
And it needs to be a base you love, like if it's for that price.
Yeah, exactly. It's like why even?
And I've always said this to people: if you're gonna buy something, a statue, you have to really love that character. You have to have a connection with that character.
Oh yeah.
If Queen Prime wanted a freaking Tobey Maguire, I'm gonna buy the hell out of that.
Oh, God.
You know? That would be my first statue.
Dude, I prefer museum pose. I just want it to look heroic. Take the mask
off. Or they can do it like in his like iconic landing pose, like when they all land on the Statue of Liberty.
Cool. Dude, a two-pack Andrew, or even all
right, we're getting too excited.
We're getting too excited. We don't even have hot toys yet.
We don't even have hot toys yet.
I'm giving Prime 1 and them just giving him ideas. I'm sorry. Don't forget about
it. Take some notes.
But this statue looks like Batman got mad at Alfred for playing.
There you go. Yeah, he's playing with his toy RC car.
This is my toy car.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, I think it looks great. I personally think we're gonna pass on it. I prefer Prime 1 over this.
Yeah, same.
But you know what? Let me go around the table. Nick, Prime 1 or this? Queen Studios.
I think this one, honestly, to me, I think this one looks better. It's just the base.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Because I know they're like the same price. Mainly only because it's definitely just because this one has the rooted hair. You add on like $300 minimum for that.
Right.
But if it didn't have rooted hair, it would be probably 12, 13 maybe. But if I had to get one, I would probably get this one. I think this one looks nicer. It's just the base sucks. But
okay, fair point. Julian, Prime 1 or Queen Studios?
Prime 1 all the way. It's the hair is it's not that big of a deal to me personally. I know it would be way better to have the rooted, but I still think it's gonna look so sick just displaying it, even if it's sculpted. I mean, the sculpted hair looks amazing. Like I love it, so I don't have a problem. And I just think Prime 1's the way to go. So yeah, I'm gonna be for sure getting that one.
Yeah. And Riley,
Jandy.
That's not a part of the thing, man. Come on.
That wasn't one of the options,
dude. I don't know. I want rooted. I just feel like when you want a statue, I think rooted is just the way to go. I think it's a whole different game, but at the same time, the Prime 1 is just so good. But I mean, they're the same price, but this has rooted. That's a really good option. But another thing that Prime 1 has is a lot more accessories and a lot more bonuses. You get a lot of nice stuff with that. So, man, if it stays, like I said, the cape is beautiful. But like I said, it's just the base that's just throwing me off. If the base stays the same, Prime. But if the base was different, I think I'd go Queen, honestly.
I honestly don't think that Prime would change anything because, Queen Studios would change anything just because they've already have it on pre-order. They can't
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if someone wanted the car?
Yes.
The base is, you can't, display it without the base, right? Like, it needs to be on the base.
It's he's, perched on it, his knees on it. So
what I would have loved for them to do? Given us 2 bases that we can
interchange.
I think that would have been cool.
That would be a lot more expensive, though.
It would be a lot more expensive, but at least it gives us more variety.
Right.
100%.
But guys, we are getting closer and closer to the No Way Home.
No, KG, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, wait, give us
my thoughts. I already give my thoughts.
No, you're Prime or Queen.
Oh, Prime 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just need to hear it. You were going down the line.
The thing is, the Prime 1 for me, man. Yes, like I said. Prime 1, Blitzway, not a great collab as far as their quality, right, when it comes to final products. But I think they're gonna take their time on that one. I think they've learned their lesson. They cannot play us like that again with the Heath Ledger. What they've done with the Heath Ledger, oof, my God, that was horrible.
Yeah, no.
Right.
So I think they're gonna do it right. They're gonna take their time. I don't care. Delay the hell out of it to make it perfect. Right?
I like that.
I'm okay with that. So yes, I'm Prime 1 all the way. So it's pretty half. It's half and half. So yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But our next statue is going to be something that I think was announced today, right? Today, yeah. So it is the Infinity Studios 1/1 scale Batman. This is life size bust, by the way.
Oh my God!
These are the half busts. There you go.
So I'm gonna start off with my co-host Riley on this one because we've just been talking Batman for nonstop. And Riley, listen, man, are you gonna pick this up?
Dude, okay. Well, first of all, I think you got to put us to the side because we can't even see the base.
Right.
Put us on the left. Yeah, that's probably what you want to do.
I got you.
You got to see the base.
And then maybe get rid of the caption, maybe if you can't see not blocking.
No, we're good. Oh yeah, you're blocking it.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, but dude, this looks really good. There's one, I don't know. I don't think they captured the likeness that well. I don't think that this is a spot on. I don't think that this is Pattinson.
I agree. That's the first thing I thought. This is my first time seeing it.
Yeah, me too. It was my first time seeing this too.
I didn't think it was perfect, but
right from the side, I can see it better. But I think in general, for a life-size bust, the main thing you're basically looking at is his head, his face. It's a bust. It's not their best work. I don't think. I think it needs a little bit more work. That angle's a little better, and I think I don't know. There's just something about his forehead that's just throwing me off. I don't know.
Yeah,
it looks a little weird to me. I don't know.
It's a little narrow to me.
Yeah. Something's off, but no, everything else. I mean, dude, that base, like you said with the gargoyles, look at that base. That looks sick.
That's awesome.
And and this is a whole bust, so that base is gonna look huge on your under table. And it comes with this thing. I mean, dude. I can respect this, but if it stays like this, like I said, for the amount of money, I mean, I don't know. Did they have a price for this KG? I'm not sure.
I think no, but I know it's gonna be probably $4 grand or something like that.
Typically, busts are like $3 to $4 grand. So I think that this is 100% a pass, and I would go 1/3.
Bro, what are you talking about? It's cheap.
Oh yeah, it's nothing. That's not J&D level. Yeah, actually, it's basically more than J&D if you think about it. I mean, I'd go J&D. I mean, to me, I don't think they captured it. I don't think they captured it personally. I would say this, and it doesn't look like crazy in detail his suit and his armor for being a bust. I feel like it needs to be super uber detailed, but it looks a little dull.
It looks so flat. It looks so flat.
Yeah. It looks a little dull. But to me,
$4 grand statue.
Yeah. I think the likeness is not as good, and I think the details aren't as good. So to me, it's just going to be a pass. It's going to be a pass.
Makes sense. Julian.
So like Nick said, it's my first time seeing. I didn't even know they had a life size 1/1, but it's cool that they did it for sure. I mean, it's a little unexpected. I feel like the movie just came out and we're getting a 1/1 scale, but I would have never thought they would have done that. But this is, I mean, it's cool. The suit is lacking a little detail, I feel like, but I could agree with you guys. The likeness isn't totally there. I can't describe exactly what it is, but something's definitely a little off. And
I think it's his jaw or somthing.
It might be. And who's making this?
This is Infinity Studio. I mean, this is still gonna look really cool.
How are some of their other 1/1s? Are they good?
Oh, they have crazy work. The likeness is really good. Like they made that. I don't know if you remember the Batfleck one, where it looked like you can even see his mustache. Like,
that
was the one that they made, and it was really good. So I think this is still gonna look amazing on the shelf.
It probably will, but obviously, first of all, I wouldn't spend that money. But in terms of the actual, statue, I would say that it's probably a pass. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. So, but still cool that they did it, like I said.
Nick,
pass.
Straightforward.
But it looks okay. I wouldn't say it looks anywhere near as nice as it should for $4 grand.
Yeah.
I
don't know why I'm just now. I guess his life size, you see more details, but those little rivets on his chest, they're giving me bat nipple vibes.
Right.
George Clooney vibes.
Now I can't unsee it. Yeah. No, that's funny, dude.
So yeah, you guys are amazing with your guys' points. You guys are nailing it every single time. But yeah, I'm not picking it up. That's for sure. This is definitely no. This is basically Prime 1 and Queen Studios combined in price, almost.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And maybe 1 or 2 figures, and it's. Yeah. I mean, you can get a lot. Oh, I forgot S-Beam's in the house. What's up, S-Beam? What's the scale? It's 1-1 scale. So that's lifestyle. Superhero displays. I don't have any statues and never intend to get any because I'm a 1/6 scale all day. But as I love the Batman so much, this could be the one changes all. That even with that base price, I may have issues. We all do.
He's tempted.
I mean, that's what happened to Julian. He would have never thought of getting a statue, and he saw this movie.
I'm 100% gonna get it.
I think he's referring to the one from the. I think he's referring to the Queen Studios.
Yeah,
I think he's the.
Yeah.
Scream, Renstone. His eyes look far from mouth. Nose looks longer. Yeah, I think it's a little elongated. It's much more narrow.
Yeah.
A little weird. Price depending crossed eyes and all. I probably get it. I may have issues. I mean, we all have issues.
Oh, we all have issues.
But yeah, look, man, it looks great. I know from a company that made that tactical Batman bust, Ben Affleck, and I know Easy has one. Dude, that thing's scary, bro. And now that they're doing a Heath Ledger one, doing Heath Ledger. Joaquin Phoenix is coming in. So
no, these busts are crazy. And I think the likeness needs to be there for you to get a bust, and I just don't see it that much in this. Personally.
Yeah, it seems a little rushed, to be quite honest with you. I feel like they kind of rushed it a bit to get it out in the public. But yeah, we're going to keep it short. I think we're all going to pass on this, but I just really want to talk about it and see what you guys thought about it. I think it looks cool. I just personally would rather go for the Prime 1, Hot Toys, or Queen Studios.
And another thing, personally, is I feel like Riley said, to stick with 1/3. Just it's his personal preference, but I just like getting the whole body, not just the torso. So I think you're getting smaller scale, but it's worth it because you're getting the entire body.
Yeah,
right. That's a good point.
100%. But one of our topics tonight, Riley, is something I really wanted to talk about, and it's should we pre-order, and how many pre-orders do we have? And actually, since you're going to the Sideshow website, because there's a lot to pick. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about 50+ figures. Oh yeah. It's a lot to get into, right? I mean, we can't afford every single one of these, but we can pick. We can pick and choose which ones to buy. So I really want to go to Nick, because I know Nick hasn't been really into in these live streams. I really never really heard his thoughts about it. But Nick, do you pre-order or do you pretty much stick to those pre-orders, or do you sometimes cancel it and you're just like I was too much in for the hype, but I could cancel it and lose my NRD, and it is what it is. But
I'm very 50-50. I have to, if I love the character, it's an instant. Yeah, I pre-order it. Even though I probably shouldn't, but like on pre-order right now, I have Green Goblin, Doc Ock. They were day one. Second they went up.
Oh yeah,
I had to get them. But something like I said, Carnage, I only pre-ordered him solely because he had the NRD, no NRD. But if they were to charge me the NRD, I wasn't gonna pre-order him.
Yeah.
And then like I said, I do want the Ahsoka, the Rosario, but I don't have her on pre-order. Because it's like one of those things I'll wait till it and see how it looks.
Right.
So I'm very I don't have a set thing. It really depends with me. But most of the time I don't pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
I wait it out. I'll wait till they come out and then I decide what I want to do. And most of the time I just get a Sideshow anyway. I don't really get from Hong Kong most of the time.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree with you, man. I think there's no need to pre-order just because it's such a long wait. And you got enough time to pre-order. There's no reason. But Julian, you're another person I haven't really heard your thoughts on pre-ordering things, because you just entered this YouTube world. I think the first time I saw you, the first time people saw you is on YouTube. On the stream last week.
So obviously I'm not a huge collector to the scale that you guys are yet, but me personally, I feel like pre-ordering is something you should do only if you're 150% certain you want that figure or whatever it is. And if you don't, I mean, just play it safe, wait it out, wait to see what happens. Because I mean, if you just want it because you you think it's cool, but I mean, I have a friend, shout out Andrew, who couldn't be here tonight, but he pre-ordered he pre-ordered his Loki, Endgame Loki, and he was expecting to get it last year, I think, Riley, right? I mean,
it was about like in November through December.
He still hasn't gotten it, and he already told me damn, I'm kind of regretting pre-order it. If I would have known it would have taken this long, then I wouldn't have pre-ordered it, and I would have just waited. So I feel like, if you're on the fence about something, don't pre-order it. Just only pre-order if you're just absolutely sure, no matter what, how long it takes, I don't care. I want this figure secured. I'll pre-order it. So that's my point.
Right. No, that's great. Should we? Okay. Wait, I forgot. Retro Menace says, I honestly don't think pre-ordering is a great idea, especially due to the constant changing release dates. You can get hit with several charges at once as well. Retro, and Roddy, if you can bring up the Loki thing, because I know because we were talking about it last week, and people were like, "There's no way that's true." Remember we were talking about it in our that impromptu live stream that we did. Oh no, it was actually this week. That impromptu live stream we did with Lael on Tuesday. And
that happened.
We were talking about it, and it happened. And Hot Sideshow sent emails to people, and look at that price. I mean, look at that expected shipping date.
August through November.
And people were getting charged, Riley, right? Correct?
Yes. People, they said that their things were shipping, and they got the final charge, a full charge of the whole item, and I guess they just misclicked the button and sent out emails, because I think that's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's things like this, and I know FigFit he actually got that email, and I felt so bad for him, and I feel so bad for Will as well. It sucks for many collectors that have to deal with this. But it is the game. I think one thing that we can all learn is really not to pre-order anything, because it's not.
When was this originally supposed to come out?
Literally this March to May, right?
It said that at first it said January through March. Then they did March through May, and then they said it was going to come in the next few weeks, and they gave us shipping emails, and then they just threw out November. I mean, it's crazy.
I feel bad for Andrew. I feel bad for Will. I feel bad for Figment. All the people who do have this on pre-order. It's a beautiful figure, and I you know what? They have to make these figures perfect at this point, because we're giving them too much time. This figure was announced during pandemic time. Actually, it was announced during 2020.
2020,
April or May, I believe.
This is literally the second or third oldest Marvel Hot Toys announcement that hasn't been shipped.
So I don't really obviously understand fully how it works. So basically, so you pre-order, and if you decide to cancel, you're going to lose money, or how does that work?
So, Riley, do you want to explain, or should I?
Yeah, because
you can go ahead. That's fine.
No, so basically, Julian, when you put an NRD or something, that's 10%, right? Let's say if I pre-order this guy, right?
Yeah.
$26 in NRD, paid it off. Now, if I want to cancel it out of nowhere, I don't need it, I cancel it, I lose that 10%, $26.
Okay.
Now, if a figure gets delayed from Sideshow, you have 30 days, right? 30 days to cancel it, and you get your NRD back.
Okay.
So then they're like, okay, we're sorry for that inconvenience. We didn't meet your expected shipping date. And
got it.
So they do have. That's the great thing about Sideshow, is that if something gets delayed, they'll not keep that NRD. They'll give it back to you.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
Okay.
But this is one of the few examples why we should not pre-order, and I'm glad that we brought this up, because there's no need. Because I personally, I wanted to pre-order that Batman so bad. I really wanted to get it, but the fact that I know that it's going to take 2 years almost, maybe even longer than that, to get it. Yeah.
For which Batman? Sorry.
The Batman.
The new Batman figure. The $500 one.
The 1/6 or what?
1/6.
Hot Toys 1/6.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am not too keen in pre-ordering anything. I've just been kind of stopping. Honestly, even if Toby and Andrew, if they have no NRD, I'll pre-order it. But if they do, I'm going to wait.
Just wait. Yeah.
I think honestly, I just don't want to lose that NRD. If something happens, if I'm not financially doing well, then I lose that NRD. It's not a great fit, right? Where am I going to be in the next 2 years?
Yeah.
Who knows, right?
Right.
But yeah, I think it's something that people should really stop doing, because that would really, because it will tap a lot of people out of the game. It really will, because really prices are going down. You can find some stuff with amazing deals. Me and Riley I think we want to get the Battle Damage Armor, but we're waiting for a great price, because we're not willing to spend that $510 or $520 shipped here. It's crazy. I'm not willing to spend $500,000 on a diecast diamond right now. But looking at Toys Wonderland, what they're charging, I think it's like $350 shipped, or I think $250 shipped.
Right.
Yeah. So I'd rather wait. I'm gonna wait on that. But Riley, did you get your thoughts on pre-ordering or?
No, I haven't yet. No.
Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, basically what I would say is, personally, to me, I don't think that you should pre-order just anything, simply because there are people that it's their favorite figure ever, and it's something that they know they're gonna get, but they have to wait because they just keep delaying it. I mean, look at Andrew, for instance. He wanted to get this Loki. This was like one of his favorite this is the first, I believe, first Hot Toy pre-order he ever did, or one of his.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, I can't wait. It's gonna come October through December. And then nope, push it to 2022. You're like, okay, whatever, we'll wait till January. And then nope, we're gonna wait till March. Nope, you're gonna wait till May. So it's like, even if you love these characters and you're like, I know I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna drop my NRD or I'm gonna full price it, you're gonna have to wait so long that it just doesn't make any financial sense for you to just pre-order anything. Because the fact of the matter is, the only time that you should really pre-order something or put your full price in is if you go to Facebook on Hot Toys and you see that they did final production photos and that it's going to be shipping, that they're done with it. They showed the final, and you're like, oh damn, this looks great. This is the character I wanted, and Sideshow should have it in at least like 1 to 3 months. So you know it's going to come no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the way I'd go with it. Personally, myself, when I first got into the hobby, I do have some pre-orders that I even paid off for, like that I probably shouldn't have, which was like, I'll just say, like Carnage, the Carnage Deluxe. I have it paid off at a different retailer. I already paid for it fully, and that figure is not going to come anytime soon. So it's probably not the best option for me to really do that. It was still a good deal because I got like a percentage off of it on this website I used. Yeah. But at the end of the day, no matter how much I got a discount on, it's still going to take such a long time that it doesn't make sense for me to just fully put all of my money into it, that I'm going to have to wait like a year and a half. So for me, like I said, just wait for Hot Toys to finally announce something. Once it finally gets final production photos, like Ahsoka, like this week you see Ahsoka, oh my God, I like this, I'm going to get it. I'm going to pre-order it because it's going to come within, like I said, like 30 to 60 days, 100% from Sideshow. That's the way I look at it. That's my best advice I can give to you young collectors.
That's great, man. Riley, and you guys, like I said, man, always great points. Superhero displays with the Batman guys. Currently, I have 2 1/6 scale statues.
Oh man,
a movie poster, a light box. I need to get the light box. Need to get
it.
Dude,
he loved that movie, man.
Yeah,
he might have loved it more than me.
I'm gonna buy the umbrella. That's what I need. I need a Hot Toys umbrella. I need the Hot Toys. There you go. And all related Hot Toys on pre-order. I have many issues. I think we all do, man. I think we all do.
Yep.
We got Mario in the house. What is going on, Mario?
Oh,
thanks for coming on. Yes. Roger says really good advice, Riley. There you go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
But I'm in the same boat with everybody, man. I think, for anybody who's starting to collect, either if you're young, if you're older, just don't pre-order your first figure. Simple as that. Get your first figure that's in stock.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Because you just never know what the quality is going to be like, right? Let's say, for instance, if you're disappointed, right? You might be a guy like that's very, very, very OCD, like they're not studied. It has to look exactly like what I see in the prototype. It's not going to always be like that. So you got to understand that. Get your first figure that's in stock, and see how you like it.
Yeah.
Do you love the product, and pre-order it? If you think you're going to get it, and if you think financially you're going to be well in the next 2 or 3 years, then go for it, by all means. But I think the best option for any young collectors, and also even collectors that are collecting right now, is don't. Because once you put the NRD in, it's gone. That money's gone. If you cancel it, it's gone. Unless shipping delays, then, then there's that, right? But
100%.
But any other advices from you guys before we end off this topic and go to the main topic of the night?
I mean, I'd just say just be safe with everything you're buying, and obviously, if you're gonna buy something, just because it's an NRD and it's $30 NRD, it's gonna add up. So don't just keep doing NRDs just because I'm like, I'm gonna lose.
Pre-order.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, even if it's like $20 and you have 4 or 5 figures that have $20 deposits, it's going to be $100. It's going to keep adding up. And then once you cancel them, you're losing $100. and then you keep going up to $300. That's enough for a hot toy. So it's just not, it's not the smartest option.
Exactly. Anybody else on the panel that wants to say any last words before we end this topic?
No,
we're good. Retro Mando says, "What was your first figure, by the way?" Panel and the chat. Nick, I'm gonna go with you, man. What was your first figure that started you off with this addiction?
First figure was a while ago too. Even though I didn't really start collecting until recently, but it was Force Awakens Kylo Ren.
Oh my God! Okay,
nice.
I got that on Amazon. It was like I think 2017. 2017, yeah. and then I got a Vader, and then one more thing, and then I didn't get anything for the next few years, and then early last year, I started collecting.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a very good choice, Julian.
So my first figure was actually 2 figures, and they're right there, my Iron Man and Thanos from Infinity War, and those were actually gifts from Riley, nice. Goated brother right there, gifted me those, and I never really had I had talked about Infinity War Iron Man. And that was before I started collecting. I was like, if I ever do this, like, I want this figure. This is a really cool figure. And then, he found a good deal, and he got both of them, and he gave me them. So that started my hobby. And then I purchased.
I put him in the hole. I had to do it.
He got me into it, and then I purchased my own purchase. The first one was, I believe it was the Homecoming Spider-Man. So.
Wow, that's a great choice. Very good choices.
Oh yeah.
Riley, what was your first figure that started this addiction for you?
God. Well, first you can blame my parents, because it was actually the day that I graduated from high school. So when the day I graduated, I always talked about. I was like, dude, these hot toys. I want these hot toys. They're so good. And wouldn't you guess it? I mean, they gifted me. It was the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Vader. So that was my first figure in the collection. Yeah, and they totally surprised me, and it was awesome. But I mean, look at me now. Now I'm crazy. Now I've got all this
crazy
stuff.
Like us, man. We're just
all crazy kids. Yeah.
People. But my first figure that really started my addiction to this was the Last Jedi Kylo Ren.
Oh
that
yeah.
Really got me into it, man. Dude, it's something when it's an experience. It really is opening a hot toys, because we see it in Scream. We see it through technology, but when you get things in hand, dude, awesome.
Oh yeah.
When I opened that hot toys, it was like sitting in a Porsche or something.
Exactly.
It was that experience, and dude, that hot toy smell never gets old.
Dude,
that sculpt, it's still one of my favorite figures in the collection. I mean, it's definitely one of my favorites. It's my first figure. It has a meaning to me. And dude, I love that figure, and I don't regret buying it. But yeah, thanks for the question.
Great question.
Great question.
My first pre-order was Bucky. That's a pretty good one.
Ooh.
Retro Mando. My first figure was The Force Awakens Luke Skywalker. That's also another good one.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, let us know. What was your first ever figure in the collection?
Yes, let us know, please. We would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Mine was Duracell Mandalorian. Now that's a good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Riley, you have that one, right?
The Duracell Mando?
Yeah.
That's the original Mando, right?
Yeah. The rusty armor.
I actually don't. I don't have it. I could get it with the blurg. I could get it with the blurg.
Yeah, I have it. It's awesome. I love that one.
That's my favorite Mando.
Yeah.
I've heard it's amazing.
S-Beam with the advice, just be smart with your money. That's true. That's very true.
Exactly.
Especially when you're collecting.
Superior goes like, wait, KG, there's a Hot Toys umbrella? Damn right there is. There is an umbrella, and we're all going to buy it. My first, and then Mario says that my first Hot Toys period was the Dark Knight Armory with Bruce Wayne.
Damn.
That's awesome.
That is a real piece, man.
Yeah.
Jonah says my first figure was Resident Evil Leon. Oh, really? That's a nice one. I love the Resident Evil games. I love playing those games.
Same.
Let's see here. We got sub guys. What's up, Cuervo? Thanks for coming on. Glad to watch the Wonder Twins live. You already know, man. You already know. Next week, watch episode 3 on Rally. We're having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude.
Retro Mando says Kylo seems like a popular first one. I believe that was Will. I know. Nick, now Will's gonna love you now. Will.
Yeah. You guys gotta talk.
He won't love me because I sold it. but
man.
Well, still, man, it was still your first figure, so
it was my first, yeah. And I had it for quite a while, but
oh yeah, man, dude, it's a great figure. Any Kylo Ren, Kylo Seems Public. I believe that was Will Fox Christians as well. Thanks for the answering, everyone. Yes, of course, man. We're here to answer anybody's questions here. DX12 Pop by Cherry. That's the Batman. That's the Batman Dark Knight Rises one.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
Now you got to upgrade one. So that thing's a piece of garbage now. Mario says Cuervo, BCF collection. My first figure was Toby.
Nice. That's awesome.
Wow,
that's what I'm talking about. See BCF guys has a taste of a man's taste. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Mario, what's up, Mario? First figure I bought was Civil War Mark 46.
That's an awesome one. Dude. I've always wanted that Iron Man.
I'm kind of worried about this because I'm not seeing that guy saying reissue Mark 46 anymore. That guy's
dude, he's gone. The guy there was, if you guys didn't know, or I know Julian doesn't know, I don't think, but there was always the same guy every single Hot Toys post, no matter what. You'd always message on Hot Toys saying reissue the Mark 46, right? Yeah, the 46.
Oh yeah, no, he's got a new way of doing it.
Does he? He does.
He's been posting like I don't know if it's his face, but it's like someone's face photoshopped on Doc Ock, and it says "Hello, Hot Toys, reissue Mark 46." He's been doing it that way now.
Okay, that's even better.
Even better right there. That's amazing.
He works for it.
It was Toby. My first was a Grail for me. Man of Steel Soups. That's a good one.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I really, dude, that General Zod, I don't have it, but dude, I want to pick up that.
I wanted that Zod. That's an
awesome.
Dude, I found one on offer for like 200. Like,
really?
Dude, wow, that's great.
It was brand new as well, brand new.
Damn.
Really
my
good.
first figure was the DX08 back then, 1989 Joker.
Damn.
Man, I think you beat all of us here. That Joker, man,
pretty awesome.
Let's see here. We got Renz saying Nick's photos are amazing. Yes, they are.
I appreciate it.
Star that,
dude.
Let's see. Retro. Yeah. Let's see. Reissue Mark 46. I am the replacement. he's the new one now.
Hey guys, sorry, I tried to interrupt real quick. I just checked on my phone. I saw KG is actually like 2 subscribers away from 400.
Oh,
yes.
So if anyone here who's watching is not subscribed, let's get them to 400 right now.
400.
Literally 2 subscribers away from 400.
Is that true?
Anybody here?
Oh,
wow, 398 KG.
Subscribers.
Amazing,
well,
not
like
subscribed.
I appreciate every single one of you.
Tell your mom, tell your dad to subscribe right now.
Tell your nanas, tell your granddads.
Everyone, let's get them to 400. That's 399. We need one more.
One more.
My God.
Hit 400.
You guys are awesome.
One more.
Who's gonna be the final sub to get him?
But I appreciate the love, guys, as always, man. Look, I have nothing but love in this community, man. I just love everybody in this chat, this panel. I do it for you guys, and yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Me and Riley we guys are having so much fun doing this, you know.
Oh yeah.
So we hope to do more, man.
I think you're 400. I think I said 400.
Yep, just hit 400.
Hey,
400.
Amazing.
Congrats to you, KG.
Appreciate it, man. Only 600 to go to get 1K, but you know.
What a night! It's always a special night for Wonder Twins, baby. Come on.
Yeah, you hit 200 on the night that last week. That's freaking
literally
amazing,
that's like crazy.
Dude,
what a coincidence,
man. It's freaking amazing, dude. We got Mario up like 200-300.
Hey, bro, that deserves a fist bump. Come on, Wonder Twins.
Hold on. There we go. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2. Boom.
Miles.
All right, that wasn't good, but you know what?
The milestone. It wasn't that good. We'll do better next time.
Yeah. Corvus says, how you doing,
KG?
Oh, how you doing, KG? I'll never get rid of that DX12, even if I upgrade nostalgia. I am. Oh, he's saying, how dare you, KG?
Oh, how dare you?
Okay, well, I mean, just personal preference. I'm just saying. No, but honestly, I appreciate the love, guys, as always. OG fan, just when Star Wars is just Star Wars. Nice, that's an awesome figure. I loved it so much. I bought the reissue in the 40th anniversary packaging. Also, dude, I missed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, I really want to get that Boba Fett. I missed out on that Boba Fett, but dude, I think there's a reissue in the future for sure. My first figure was the Batman Returns, Batman/Dude. That's an amazing pack. That's the amazing one. But yeah, guys, 400. Appreciate it, Mario. Appreciate it,
awesome.
Guys.
That was awesome.
Appreciate the love. Cool. But guys, we gotta talk about the biggest topic.
Oh God.
Time now. It's time.
But before we go to that, we gotta talk about these No Way Home figures.
Oh.
And I know Nick, Julian, and Riley and I, we are huge fans of this film, and I think I've watched. I'm gonna watch it a third time tomorrow. And dude, it never gets old. It really never gets old. Big congrats, KG. Keep
watching it every day.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. 400. Appreciate it, guys.
Dude, what do we start with? Which figure? I mean,
you know what? Let's start with the integrate suit because that really just started off the whole.
Yeah. Where is?
No, you know what? No. Black and gold suit. Black and gold suit was the first.
Oh yeah, that actually is the first one.
I really want to get Nick's take on this because I know he's been collecting now. He has Toby, he has Andrew, he has Tom, and maybe he's getting more figures in the future. So I'll Spidey's. Nick, did this suit disappoint you in the film or not? Are you going to pick this up in the future if it goes on sale?
Film-wise, I didn't really care for the suit. It didn't do too much of a story. It was just a suit to make a new suit, just to have something. I actually think the figure looks better than the movie because the movie had all the wires and stuff on it. But like this is like a nice clean suit. So I think this looks better than the movie. I probably won't get it just because it's like like I said, it's a side suit. It's just a suit to be a suit. But like it is a very nice suit. Like I've even seen pictures of it. It's tempting. It looks very nice, but I probably won't because I prefer to have the main suits if anything.
Yeah, no, I personally agree with you. I think the suit looks absolutely phenomenal. It really does. But I do believe that it can go down in price. But Julian, now you've seen this film a billion times. Now you're gonna watch it again. Dude, was this a suit that attracted you and at the first moment when you watched the film, or is it something that it was attracting you, but you could wait for it to go on clearance? Let's say you.
So, in terms of the film, I thought it was really cool. It was something that we've never seen, like a Spider-Man film do, where he takes this, I'm going to take my suit and flip it inside out. I think originally people thought, oh, he's getting a new suit, but he wasn't getting a new suit. He just flipped it inside out, and I thought that was really cool. And no, in terms of the movie, I really liked it, and I didn't have any complaints. I thought it was cool, but in terms of the hot toy, now I think it's a really cool figure, but personally, I don't like how it's not accurate to the movie. I honestly would have preferred, the wires and even like the phone that you could put it on. I think that'd be cool. Duct tape the phone with like DJ and Ned on it, and it was movie accurate. So, but I get why they didn't. They don't want to make it like wires and everything. They want to make it look clean. But I would have preferred if it was movie accurate. But either way, I mean, it's not a figure that I'm going to be picking up. But I could definitely appreciate it. It's a good figure. Yeah.
Right. No, of course, man. No, it's. We wish we can afford everything, right? But
you gotta pick which ones are actually,
There you go. We got to pick and choose.
Yeah,
we got to pick and choose. Riley will be back in a few minutes, just doing something right now. But my thoughts.
I'm back.
Okay, go, Riley. Go.
Okay. Sorry.
Go.
No. I just got back. No, this figure. Oh, dude, it's really cool. But I think, like you guys have probably said, it is inaccurate. It's not to the movie of what we saw. I mean, the only reason why it wasn't accurate, which is it was kind of dumb, was because Hot Toys they announced this figure before the movie came out and before the trailer showed how the suit was different. Okay. So the reason why it looks like this is because this was shown in the summer when we didn't see anything. Yeah, it was a really weird. Sense. It was a really weird announcement. So they thought from the concept, I'm sure they looked at the concept, it's going to be like this. But I guess No Way Home, Marvel last minute, were like, okay, we're going to change the suit, make it wired up. That's the reason why it's not accurate at all. So that's why they did that. But it still looks really cool. But it's just like the fact that it's not accurate, it doesn't sell it for me because that's what I want in a hot toy. So the fact that it's not screen accurate to the movie, like you said, it would have been cool if they had the wiring and stuff in the phone, and they would have definitely done that if they didn't know.
So Riley, if it was screen accurate, would you buy it?
I think I would be tempted because this suit, like, it didn't play such a significant role, but it just looks so cool. Like, I really think the suit looks cool. But if this is something that like falls in super in value and it's like something that's like $200, I might buy it just because it looks cool. It's like $190 or something.
Maybe it ends up like Night Monkey.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, if it's something, because I mean, this just isn't accurate. I don't see there would be no demand for this. Yeah, so, to me, it's just gonna be.
Hey, shout out Night Monkey.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
I'm telling you, bro.
Slept on, man.
It's a very underrated figure. I think it's a beautiful figure. The fact that you get this neck piece that you can actually install.
That's awesome,
right? That's
and
really
you can
cool.
actually install the head sculpt, dude. That's amazing.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, you know what's crazy? UK is just getting their No Way Home on Disney Plus.
Oh wow!
So awesome. Now it's 4 a.m. here in the UK. Wow, 4 a.m. Come on, guys.
Thanks for watching, brother. Appreciate that.
My God. Morning. That's come on now. That's insane.
So much.
Yes, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's a really great film. Yeah, dude. It's I think for me, man, I'm gonna get this suit. I'm just gonna wait to go on clearance. I think honestly, I could find this for like 180 under.
Yeah, you definitely could.
For me, like I said, I'm gonna wait. I think for me, I have the integrate suit on pre-order. I do have the battle damage one on pre-order, the upgrade suit. I plan on making this like villain versus Spider-Man in each shelf. Like I have this guy going with Electro because of the Electro yellow, black, and things like that. Really well with Electro. Considering the fact that they did fight in that suit, right? Kind of in the film. Yeah. And then having the integrate suit going with Doc Ock, and then
awesome.
And having the battle damage upgrades to going with Mysterio because he was battle damage in Far From Home. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options for me, man, because I love posing Spidey figures. They're so much fun. After this, man, I got hooked. I got really hooked after this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, he would actually look really cool with that figure. Both like suits, they would look cool together.
Dude, yeah, honestly, man. But yeah, I think it's a great figure. It looks good, but I could honestly be a wait. I could wait.
Yeah. Okay.
But Riley, I think we should talk about the next figure, the integrated suit. Let's talk about the integrated suit, shall we? Because I think this thing came out after the trailer.
The second trailer.
The second trailer. And I gotta start backwards again because, dude, I know Nick and everybody else here. We have been huge fans of this film, and you know I think we were talking about nonstop ever since the movie came out. And but Nick, what are your thoughts on this suit? Are you picking it up? Does the diorama base entice you to pick this up?
I gotta be honest. I want that base. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to get this base. That base is honestly, it's going with a Toby because that's a Toby base right there. It's got all his villains.
You see?
Nick gets it. Nick gets it.
That's awesome.
That's Toby's base. That should have been given to him. You kidding me? It's got Sandman, Goblin, and Doc Ock on it. That's his base. Sorry, but
Nick knows.
Hello, Kathleen. Thanks for coming on.
What's up?
That's my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah, one of my friends.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on.
But yeah, this base is beautiful.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's awesome. Now, I mean, the actual integrated suit, it's all right.
Yeah.
But like, it's got the Iron Spider arms up in the price, and those aren't even accurate at this point now.
Yeah,
he didn't use it in the movie.
I was gonna say, I was like, are those like why does he have those arms? Because he never used those in the film with that suit.
Yeah. So the price on this got driven up for something that's not even in the movie.
It's not on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm saying again. I think it's just something with concept, and they didn't know the full story, and it was before the movie came out. It's crazy.
I think there's going to be a battle damage in the future.
Yeah.
The battle damage version.
His eyes being like bloodshot red. That'd be sick.
The reason why I want to get this is because I can recreate that scene with the same exact suit with Toby and Andrew once they do announce it, because they will announce it.
Yeah.
And I know they're going to announce it because what's it called? What's the company's name that makes those 3-inch figures? What's the company's name? Was it Mayfex or somebody? Mayfex or I don't know what the company's called, but they just teased they're going to make an Andrew and Toby figure. So that just proves that now they can market these stuff now. They already really revealed that Andrew and Toby are in the film. So, yeah. I mean, it's happening. So Hot Toys, we're waiting for you, man. We're waiting for you to make the final call.
It's your call. Your call.
But Julian, man, this film was crazy. And is this going to be a buy for you? That's the main question.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, this suit, it's awesome. I think he's had so many different suits and like so many different movies. Yeah. I think this is definitely like in the top 3. It's such a sick suit. I love how the nanotech, just like the scene of him, like, when Doc Ock gives it to him. It's an awesome. Wait, so one question I have is this the only like version, or is this a deluxe? So this is a deluxe, which comes with
the deluxe,
right? The suit by itself.
The one by itself, it's $285, and the only thing it's missing, I believe, is the base.
Okay.
I think.
So I mean, I'm gonna get this figure, and I'm gonna get the deluxe because you can't pass up on that.
Oh, no, wait, no, wait. The deluxe and also the half mask.
There you go. Yeah, you also get the half mask sculpt, which is here.
So I mean, I'm gonna 100% gonna get it, and I'm gonna get the deluxe. The thing is, I might try to sell my Homecoming Spider-Man and maybe see if I can get a good amount of money for that and put that towards this one, because I mean, honestly, I'd rather just do this one, and especially when Andrew and Toby come, I want to have all three, like you said, and I'm literally gonna recreate the iconic,
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, right? So I'm gonna get this one, and then Andrew and Toby. So yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's an awesome figure, and I love the half mask is really cool. I really like that. I
think we're pretty much all in this game, man.
Yeah.
No way home in the Batman. These two IPs, man.
Yeah.
Riley, man. We could talk about this for like hours, but but dude, this is a great suit. I think
Buy it.
There you go.
That's awesome.
No, dude, this is amazing. Yep. No, dude. The only thing that's it is expensive. Let's not deny that's a hefty price. That's expensive, but you're getting a beautiful base. I mean, this base you're able to move the tentacles too. I feel like I kind of forgot about this. This is like an old announcement, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this got announced a really long time ago. So this
was announced November 15th, I think.
Yeah, that was like 4 or 5 months ago. I mean, that was a long time ago. So, dude, I can't forget about it because, right. And if they do the Toby, like you said, this is literally meant for him. You got Sandman, Goblin Bombs.
When
they
do the Toby.
If. Dude, don't put the if.
We're traveling to Hong Kong if they
and don't. Andrew. Don't forget about Andrew.
Oh yeah, all of them, 100%. But no, this is if you're a Spider-Man fan, I think this is the one to get. This is amazing. And like you said, the tentacle arms, that doesn't really make sense. He has those, but I mean, whatever. I guess. Yeah, it is a little weird. But I like how they had the half sculpt. They have never done that where it's the half mask sculpt. That's really cool.
Create him like pulling the mask on.
Exactly what I was thinking of, because there were so many scenes when that happened. So I mean,
I kind of like this comment where Kathleen says that hot boys like hot toys. Well,
no, I like that. That's respect. I mean, Nick agree with that? I mean,
Nick, do you agree with
your friend? So
I guess why not? Let me highlight my other friend here who's trying to be smart. He says, "I want the Peacemaker," because he's trying to get at me because he knows I hate that Peacemaker.
Oh,
there you go, man. I got some. Dude, I understand. My friends troll a lot, and I know Riley has a lot of friends that troll.
Definitely know that, but no, overall, this thing is amazing. I love the half mask. How they added that.
Awesome.
I think you have to buy it. There is one more suit that he gets at the end that I want to get that one instead though. I mean, we need to get that one released. So.
I have a quick question for you guys. Do you think with this half mask, do you think they're going to include that with the Andrew and Toby figures as well? Give them a half mask?
Oh my god! They can do that scene where
all three.
Yep.
I think they
when they all put them on before they run off.
Dude, I'm so.
I got me excited, man. They need to just announce Toby and Andrew. Like, please, this month, like at least this month.
Yes, please do.
What are your thoughts, AG?
Yeah, no, dude, this is a suit that I really love. I really love this integrated suit. I think it's so it pops in the shelf. Having this, I don't mind having multiple Spideys, but as far as it makes sense financially, right? For me, I think this suit just makes sense for me. Dude, that base, like what Nick says, man. I grew up with Toby. I see Sandman, I see Goblin, and I see the dog tentacles, right? And it's. Give me a Toby, I'm going to display him with that base. I don't care.
That's just a grail display. That's just a grail display.
And then playing that dude, we're going to talk about it later on, but dude, the theme songs in the movie.
Oh, man.
Tear dropping, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, so me personally, I'm picking this up. It's $425. No NRD. I already pre-ordered it just because there's no NRD in it. But this is definitely coming home for me. I need to have this on display. Yeah. I'm going to, because like I said, man, I got every Spider-Man going with every villain. That's my plan right now.
Yeah.
So are you picking this up? You're picking this up, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man. Dude, if we can get all of these figures and just do a posing session,
man, one of these days we're gonna do a posing session.
I think Nick will beat us because he's great at photography, he's great at posing. So it's like
we 100% have to have a dedicated Spidey post stream.
We have to. but I think the next figure we should look at is the movie promo edition, which was that one.
Oh yeah.
This one I don't think a lot of people are.
Money's adding up. The money's adding up, guys.
345. It's getting up there.
It's adding up.
Well, guys, like I said, man, inflation. It is what it is, right? But my co-host Riley, there's a lot of variety of Spideys here, but man, what are your thoughts on this?
Dude, this base again. It's like I feel like I'm forgetting about. We have so many Spider-Man on pre-order, but we don't have Tobey and Andrew. Why? But I mean, no, dude, this base looks so good. Oh my god, I think you just need to get it for this base alone. I think it values the price. It's still expensive. It's $345, and it's not that many accessories, but you're getting a battle damaged Spider-Man, which I'm not sure if that's even accurate because when he had that suit fighting Doctor Strange, he wasn't damaged like that.
Yeah,
so that's another thing that
it's not really accurate.
Yeah, it's another thing that's like I don't know. Yeah, I guess they just had some scrap stuff, but I mean, end of the day, you can have this figure with the Mysterio fight and you're Far From Home, but the belt's different. They changed the belt in Far From Home to No Way Home, but you can have this one with your Mysterio. You can recreate that scene when they were all damaged and fighting in that one hallway. That would be really dope.
Yeah, you could use it for that. You could use it for that.
Yeah, for sure. That photography would be sick. You guys set that up. But no, dude, this base is really, really, really cool. You can do this. You can literally use this with anything. Like I feel you can maybe even like you could possibly get this even with a Batman. You could just have him perched over this if you wanted to. I mean, you really can do anything you want with it. But the battle damage on it too. I like how just everything's all beaten up. I totally forgot about this. I don't know. It's a lot of money for all of these Spider-Man. I won't say this is 100% buy for me. Yeah. But it is No Way Home, and I'm probably gonna end up getting it, to be honest. But yeah, dude, it's amazing.
Dude, Ron, as always, man, great points. But we got Lane Kramer in the house. What's up, Lane? Geez,
what's up,
you're
man?
running your own show, dude. It's a collab show. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, we're all fam here.
Wow, amazing. Retro Menaces, yes, please drop those announcements. I don't want to wait till 2024. Yeah, man.
I know. The further we wait for Tobey and Andrew, it's the further the release will be. Like we gotta wait another while, dude.
Look at Queen, man. They're dropping that Joker in fourth quarter.
Oh my god.
While they have so many other statues coming. Come on now. I'll just get it together.
God.
But yeah, Julian. Man, this film had a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of stuff going on, and this is something. But Julian, just go, man.
So I'm gonna be completely honest. This is the first time I've even seen this figure. I didn't even know this.
Really?
Wow.
And so this is my first time. So I didn't even know that there was a battle damage version of this suit. So that's really awesome. But no, I was looking through as you guys were talking about. I was like, damn, I've never seen this. This is my first time seeing this. But it is really cool. I'm not gonna lie, the battle damage. But my take on it is if you have the Far From Home suit, you don't need this one. Like you don't spend the extra. What is it? 345. Like
345.
Riley,
it's
I know.
It's just the base that's
Riley,
getting it. Yeah.
So I mean, Riley, personally, I don't think it's worth it for you. You already have this suit. The only difference is it's battle damage, which is it's cool. But if you already have this suit, it's probably not one that you need to.
Wow, this is a first. Julian not enabling me. Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually going to say no on this one. I don't think it's worth it. But if you don't have the suit and you do like this version of the suit, then yeah, go for it.
Hey, look at this base though. Come on.
That is a cool base.
You can have Andrew sitting up there.
Yeah, no, that is a really cool base. But no, it's an awesome figure. And it's also the half mask, which is cool.
But you know what makes it so worth it is that box.
But yeah, I was gonna say, but
that is cool.
Doesn't that box come with the Doctor Strange?
Strange, right?
If you end up getting Strange, you can just use that one.
You know what they could have done? They could have done like an explosion version of the box.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, actually,
but yeah, no, it's an awesome figure. I'm not gonna get it, and I would recommend that if you already have the Far From Home suit, you don't need to get this. But that's my personal take on it.
Right, great points as always. Nick, I know you're a photographer, man, and would this be a figure that you will have in the collection to do posing?
This is such a weird one. It's kind of the same idea. If you have this guy, which I do.
There you go. Let me solve it from you. You
kind of don't need this new. You kind of don't need it. You know what I mean? But it kind of bothers me because I really like how they changed the belt area on the new version.
That's what I hate, man. I like the new one.
Looks so much sleeker, and I want it.
I know.
But I don't want it battle damaged.
I know.
So I don't know.
Accurate.
I don't know. I'm in a pickle. I kind of want it, and I kind of don't. But this guy's beautiful. So honestly, it's one of those things. I'm gonna wait until it comes out. We'll see what happens, and we'll see like how this guy ages and all that. And if for some reason this guy falls apart, then yeah, I'll get that one. But
yeah. But you know what? It also brings the excuse to pose this guy a lot because he's already battle damaged.
Yeah, true.
That is true.
I leave this guy in pose for 2 years, and I don't care if he gets battle damage because it adds to that.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And I do like that it comes. I like the Doctor Strange box and the base.
Those
are the two sellers, I think, for me too.
Yeah, the base is the winning point of this whole thing, man. I have this on pre-order just because there's no NRD, but $345 is pushing it. But you guys have to know that a regular Spider-Man figure is $285. The reason why is because, well, one, inflation, right? But two, they're spending a lot of materials where you can reset the suit while you pose it. It goes back to normal. The wrinkle goes away. So they're paying a lot for the material choices. We got to remember that. So for me, man, I think I'm gonna get this. I might cancel just because I know that it might drop down in price as always. But we'll see what happens. But I think this is coming home because honestly, I could display this with my, like I said, Goblin or Mysterio with the whole fighting scene.
This would work well with Mysterio.
It will work well.
Oh yeah, it would.
It'll be a little inaccurate just because there's no like that thing you just
the belt.
You could have him like turned around in the display to where you don't see the.
I mean, honestly, for me, I don't care. I pose my figures either way. So I'm gonna pose this guy a lot if I were to get this guy because it's just it's battle damage, right?
It is a cool figure.
But I think we all might pick this up. We're just waiting for it to maybe go down in price. But I think the next figure, Riley, should be a guy named Goblin. Wait. It's Doctor. We're getting Doctor Strange later on.
Okay. We won't go villains yet. We won't go crazy yet.
All right, fine. We'll go to Doctor Strange.
Let's get these out.
Now this character was good in the film. I think he was great. I think he had a big role in the film. Riley, thoughts?
Oh, dude, I'm so conflicted because I do really want this because I don't have a Strange, and people always tell me like if you want a hot toy, one of your like first what you really would think is really cool is having a Strange. People really like having Doctor Strange in their collection. They say he's really fun to pose. He's really good looking on the shelf. So it's and I love the stuff that comes around him and stuff. It's really cool.
So sick.
And I like how they have this scene of him when he's doing the spell. I really like that added detail, dude. It's hard for me though because in about like a month or two we have Multiverse of Madness, so they're gonna do another one probably of Doctor Strange for it. I mean, I think they have to. So I'm wondering if I wait and just go with that, or I go with this Doctor Strange because I mean this just looks so good. I don't even care. Like I think it's different from the other ones, the Infinity War one, and the head sculpt's gonna be better because it's made in 2022. It's gonna be a better head sculpt no matter what. But dude, I think the accessories are what's really selling it for me, and how they just have that whole added scene. Like it's really cool. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna say it's a buy because I'm gonna wait to see what happens in Multiverse of Madness. But boy, I'm gonna be looking at it because all the accessories. Like look at this. It comes with so much stuff. It's crazy. It comes with a lot of accessories. So I'm not gonna say it's a buy yet, but it's definitely something that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
No, dude. For sure. No, you bring up amazing points, man. Julian, what are your thoughts on this, man? Are you going to pick this up or are you going to wait for Multiverse?
So I'm kind of on the same boat as Riley. I think this figure is just phenomenal. And I mean, I think if you could go back, there's this where he's like grabbing Spider-Man by the leg. Like, that the posers are going to some of those crazy posers out there, they're gonna make some fire poses with this figure. And stuff like that. That's really cool.
That's really cool.
I think the accessories it comes with are cool. And if you're like a big poser and you like creating unique, crazy poses, I think this is a figure for you. Me personally,
great point.
It's an awesome figure, but honestly, I have my mindset on so many other Spider-Man figures that this isn't really on my list right now, especially for Multiverse of Madness. But I've got like I said, so many other ones I'm kind of planning on. So right now it's a no for me, but if I see like a good deal or something, I'll for sure pick it up. But right now it's a no, but awesome figure.
Yeah, we got 13 people in the chat. Thanks for everybody who joined in previously. We really appreciate you guys. And let's keep it going.
So many people on here tonight. Thanks, guys.
I know, dude. And I believe Nick, you do own the Infinity War. Yep, there you go.
There he is.
Oh, buddy. Yep. And what do you think of that figure? Is it amazing or what? People love that figure.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's funny. I didn't go out of my way to get it, but I got it because I was selling my Luke, and somebody traded me this guy for Luke, which they were around the same value at the time. And I'm actually glad I have him now. Yeah, I'm glad I have this guy. It's awesome. Yeah. And this new one looks to be almost identical. Mm-hmm. Maybe the cape is different. But about everything else, and obviously new accessories.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I won't be getting it just because I have this one. But if you don't have Doctor Strange and you want classic Doctor Strange, this is the way to go. Yeah. But I would also say wait for the new movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I need only. Yeah, I feel like I need only one Strange in the collection.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe with the new movie, we'll be getting like a 2-pack, Evil Strange and regular Strange.
Yeah, exactly.
Very true. I forgot to mention that Bob Dylan's in the chat. What's up, Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan, my guy.
Wish they could sell it in the States on sites other than the mothership. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
But
only issue I have with this, and they still haven't fixed it, is they.
Yeah.
Well, is the they still haven't fixed it. Is the stupid One Piece boots?
Oh right.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, it's really frustrating.
That's all you gotta change that.
Yeah,
gotta get rid of that.
They gotta integrate that.
For me, man, look, here's the thing. I agree with you 100%. Like, I think there's no need to buy this, but I need to get it because I love. First off, I love this outfit. 2, it's that freaking diorama thing that he gets. I can recreate the whole scene that he does. Man, we watched the film like 2 days ago, guys. Right?
We did
watching that scene. He's doing all this stuff, dude. Having a third party, like a third party Peter Parker outfit, just doing that whole scene. Come on, I gotta do that. I really like. I know there's a huge difference in the suit between this and to the Multiverse of Madness, but because I don't really love Multiverse of Madness because everything that Marvel puts out is great most of the time, right?
Yeah.
But this figure's coming way sooner than the Multiverse of Madness one, so I have enough time to enjoy this one because I do want to get this because of that base. And plus, if I did have the Doctor Strange from Infinity War, I would have just bought the parts online. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Just buy the parts online.
There you go. People who do have it, just buy it online. Buy it off of eBay or any other.
I mean, dude, look how much presence this thing has, dude. It's awesome.
That's insane. I'm gonna pose them like that. That's dude. Yeah. So, Doctor Strange, yes, it's a good figure. I'm definitely gonna get it once it comes out, but we'll see. But I think we should get into the villains.
Oh yeah, we gotta
go.
We got only 80% of the villains. We're still waiting on one. Probably 5, but we
know that might not happen.
Yeah, but
we have to do this. We have to talk about this.
Riley, I'm gonna let you lead off, man. You go. You're my co-host. Just go when anybody.
Hold on, get ready. All right. So this thing is just buy it. Just buy it. I don't care. Just buy it. I just feel like you have to have this in your collection if you were into No Way Home. He had such a presence in this film that I just think it's a must-have. You need to have it in your collection. I mean, every photo I'm looking at just has presence, no matter what. That I love this shot. This looks amazing.
Oh my god!
I like how you're talking as Nick is going to bring his third party, The Fiend.
Dude, yep, he had to go because I know it's hard because some people have said like,
guys, we have Scott Lang in the chat.
Ant-Man, what is the
we got a Marvel.
Can I get your autograph?
We gotta get your autograph. Come on.
Yeah, dude. I'll take a photo.
What's up, guys?
I'd actually rather get a picture with Hulk, so it's fine.
Wow, that's messed up.
Well, thanks, man, for coming here. Please, just let us know if we can join the Avengers. We need that email.
Yeah, let us know. No, but dude, oh my god, this thing is so good. I know people have said like I don't need to get this because they have the third party, which that's totally fine. If you have the third party and you don't think you need this, that's totally up to you. But to me, I think the third party, it's like this one's $100 more. It's like $100 more markup. I think it's just worth it to get the licensed one, and you're gonna get the Willem Dafoe head sculpt. I think you have to have it. I hope they do the different version of Willem Dafoe when he obviously is all damaged up and has the goggles. That'd be really cool. But it's interesting how they didn't show the head sculpt. I mean, it looks, even from the side angle, I see Willem Dafoe, so I don't know what they were hiding. It looks great, but I mean, well, who knows? We might have been freaked out if we saw it because they blurred it out. So clearly there was some sort of issue with it maybe, but overall, I think if you're a Spider-Man fan or you enjoyed this movie, it's a must-have no matter what. And having a retractable glider is also a huge plus. And I think you need to get it. That's all I'll say.
All right, KG with the flex. Yeah,
because OG fan brought it up. I got the Social Toys Green Man, like the comic book.
I'm so jealous. He's
and
there's
come on, Nick.
Nick.
Wow.
I've heard such great things on that third party.
Damn, that's awesome.
Dude. Yeah.
Nick, you know what?
Yeah, I love it.
We're gonna go to you, man. What are your thoughts on this?
Do you need to get this Hot Toys one, or
I'm getting the Hot Toys one.
I got it.
Hey, you know what? This one is obviously really good. Like, you can look at this and you can make an argument that you don't need the Hot Toys one, and honestly, you probably don't. But my God, I don't know. The second I saw this one, the second I saw the Hot Toys one, it still blew my mind. Like, I was still like, oh my God, that's light years better.
Look at the colors, the way it's
the colors are so much better. The way the armor is attached to, that's the biggest thing for me. That was the thing I noticed the most. The way the armor is actually attached to the suit, because on this one, like, you see this whole abdomen on this, it's just one big plastic piece.
Yeah.
But on Hot Toys one, it's individual chests and abs, and you see it's like one solid piece.
Yeah.
And same with like the thighs, one solid piece. Like, big difference. However, I guess the one thing this one takes is that if you're going for a 2002 movie, look,
whoa,
this
what's that base? What's that base? Let me see that base.
I changed it a little bit.
That's awesome.
I literally, this is literally just I printed out a picture of CVS and I just put it on top.
Yeah. Dude, I love that. It still works, man. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks much better.
Me and Nick got to talk, man. This guy knows his stuff. I respect, man.
Dude, he does photography with him, man.
The Toys Era has the accurate 2002 glider. This one has the No Way Home glider.
Yeah.
So if you want,
actually a good point.
Yeah. I mean, you could have both, and you can't go wrong with either or.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna keep this one until this one comes out. Okay. And if by the time this one comes out, if Hot Toys doesn't announce the hooded version, this third party one I'll transfer into that version.
Yeah. Yo, we gotta see the process of that if you can post it on Instagram, because I would love to see.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I have to figure it out first. I've never done a custom, so I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, it'll be your first time, man. I mean, look, if you're getting this, you can just screw up that one and just like, oh, I already have this.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But Julian, man, this villain was crazy.
One of my favorite villains of all time, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, and I mean, it's just, what else can you say? It's just such an awesome figure. I'm so happy that they announced this, I'm 100% gonna be getting it. It's just so, the accessories, the glider, it's so sick. The colors,
the details on the glider.
Like, you haven't even seen, we got to see the head sculpt too, so.
Yeah,
we're excited for that. And seeing this just reminds me of a funny story. I actually had, literally, when I was little, I don't know how old, I literally had a Green Goblin toy just like this, an action figure, and Riley actually broke it, so again.
Yeah, I think I dropped on the ground.
I need to replace it somehow. I'm gonna be getting this. It's freaking amazing. And I just thought right now, like, dude, how cool would it be getting this Green Goblin like this, and like with like Andrew Garfield's hot toy, and like having them pose together? That'd be so cool, because that's not something really. We didn't see him fight him. That would be cool to have like a pose with Andrew fighting this Goblin. It's just so awesome.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I'm 100% gonna be getting it. I mean, how can you not? If you're gonna get a villain, it has to be this one. I mean,
love to hear it.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah.
We gotta see a head sculpt. Oh god,
yeah.
I want to see
dude,
it.
I know,
so bad.
Dude, my overall thoughts on this fig, man, because I honestly thought they're going to do like a Ronin situation in Hawkeye, where they're going to give us that second outfit with it, but we can just change it, right?
Yeah.
I think that would have been more sense, just because it's the same outfit underneath, just minor details change. You just attach the stuff, it off, and just put it on.
I mean, yeah, he's literally wearing just a sweatshirt over his normal clothes.
They could have done it like the 2-pack Boba Fett. They give us 2 Boba Fett.
Yeah.
They could have just give us 1 glider maybe, and just keep. Dude, they could have done that. Dude, either way, I'm gonna get both. I'm gonna get this and the Hobo Goblin. I love this film. I love this dude. Willem Dafoe, man. This version of Goblin's my favorite, dude. I know people hate it,
so awesome,
but dude, I love this outfit. And dude, it looks 10 times better than the Toys R Us version. I just love the glossy look at it.
Yeah,
it adds to it.
Right.
The fact that the glider lights up is a huge plus.
Oh yeah.
And there's the only thing that I don't like about it is that the chest armor is sitting a little low, and the Fiend actually has
that's true. Yeah,
it could be a little higher. It looks like he's protecting like his boobs or something. Like he's just putting.
Yeah, I get you. You.
I think they should put a little higher. Maybe give him a little more bulk. He kind of looks a little too skinny. Just a little too skinny.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I feel like both of them made him look a little skinny.
Yeah.
Both of them seem to make him a little skinny.
Yeah, there are some minor fixes that they could do for sure. But dude, this is a must-have. I think it's 375. Totally worth it.
Dude, the poses with this guy is gonna be posing is insane on another level.
So awesome.
Dude, I'm so excited. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to play this guy with my dude. I want to buy a Maju case where I can display that dude, the whole like what's it called? The that scene with Doc Ock and the what's it called? The highway. Oh my god, the highway part where he's up there, he's up in the billboard.
Yep.
Oh man, through the smoke in it. Oh,
so awesome, dude.
But dude, yeah, I mean, let's get to the next villain, man, because although this villain was great, but we got to get to the one that really shocked us in the
controversy. Here we go.
Probably one of the best comic book films. Probably one of the best comic book films of all time, Spider-Man 2, aka it's Doc Ock. It's Doc Ock. Riley, I want you to lead off. I want you to be be the host of the show. So,
hell yeah.
Go wherever you want, either Julian or whatever. Just go for it,
dude. I'm. Wait, you want me to choose Julian? Choose Julian, or
you want to go? You can. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. No. I'll say my piece really quick. So, dude. Oh my god! Like every photo I'm looking at is just perfection. I love it. I know there's controversy with the head sculpt. To me, it's like even if this stays the exact same, it doesn't matter. It's 100,000% a buy. I don't care. It's just, to me, this is Doc Ock. I didn't think that we're looking at Doc Ock right now, who we saw how many years ago, and it says No Way Home. Like it's already like such a dream come true that we're getting this in figure format, that even if the head sculpt is trash, I just don't care. I'll put the glasses. For me, when he has the glasses on, it's an 8 out of 10. It's fine. Yeah. It's 8.5. But when he has the glasses off, I will agree. Yeah, it's not the best head sculpt. Right here, it looks a little better, but I will agree that it's definitely Hot Toys kind of flaked in that department. But like JC Hong said, the night of it got released, this is not the final. This is not what it's going to look like in final. So to me, I personally have faith that Hot Toys are going to fix it, and if they don't, I'm still going to buy it because. Like, look at this thing. It's Doc Ock. I need to have it in the collection, and 100% you can buy. I'll buy it. Just the fact that you're getting the tentacles, you're getting 2 sets of them, and it's about $360. I think that's a steal of a price. I really thought this was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like 400 plus, 100%.
Yeah.
But you're getting 2 sets of arms for $360. I think it's just a perfect price, perfect figure. It has the sword in one of them too that you can add.
Yeah, that's sick.
Bendable tentacles. You got the glasses. The glasses could look a little more better, but I feel like when Hot Toys do glasses, they kind of make them cheap. I don't know why. They can make it look a little bit better, but end of the day, it's Doc Ock. Everything under the head sculpt is literally perfect. It just looks literally perfect. There's no problems I have with it. This is just a must-have.
Fan is saying, speaking of 2-pack Boba Fett, mine is getting here Monday. Well, congratulations on that.
Let's go, dude.
I cannot wait. Must have all Boba Fett's. Well, you're the OG Star Wars fan, so it makes sense, man. Ant-Man actually said, I'm super late, but are you guys picking up the deluxe 1/6 scale Queen Studios Joker? Just quick. Are we picking it up, guys?
Heck yes. We just don't know the version. I just don't know which one.
I'm thinking
heck yes.
Yeah.
Are you getting the rooted? KG, you're for sure getting the rooted, the double.
It's either deluxe or deluxe for me. That's the thing. Ooh, so I might. It's only those two. Like I don't really want to go for the regular version because I really want to get 2 Jokers and that jail scene. I won that at least.
Yeah.
No. So, all right. We're getting off track. This is Spider-Man time.
Anyways.
Come on.
But are you getting it? Are you getting it, Red?
Oh, am I getting this?
Yeah. No. The Queen Studios Joker.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get the deluxe.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, great.
But no, this is a buy. I am in love with this figure. I think they killed it. The head sculpt, obviously, it's very, very controversial. But this is 10 times better than the third party. No doubt about it. The third party I'm just gonna say it. This is my opinion. I think this makes the third party just look not good.
Look at Nick. Nick is like, dude, I'm about to freaking breaks.
Oh my god! No, I'm just kidding. No, but let's go to Nick. What do you think about this Doc Ock? Do you have the? I didn't even know if you had the third party.
He has him. I'm just gonna solo cam him.
Oh, okay. I kind of feel bad now that I said that. My bad.
No, don't feel bad. It's okay. It's okay. Wait a minute. Let's not knock over Mr. Mysterio.
OG fan says,
"Oh man, you gotta solo him out." I mean, with the goggles, it looks amazing. But I just don't. I think without it, it's the like.
Listen, the clothes like are pretty baggy on this guy. It's not perfect at all. I also did a custom thing on his base too, where I changed it out to this.
That's sick, dude.
This is what I'm saying, man. If you guys want to get, dude, this is amazing. Oh my god,
dude, we gotta chat. We gotta chat. I gotta find this stuff. Come on, man.
He
fell.
But what's it called?
No, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
It looks friggin' amazing. But the face is off. It as a Raimi fanboy, I would like it to be perfect. So hopefully they change it. You know what my thing is? Even if it was really good, I kind of wish they didn't do the smiling. And I don't know. I kind of hope they get rid of the smiling because like Green Goblin should be smiling 100%. He should be smiling.
Right.
I don't think Doc Ock should be.
No.
And maybe it looks fine on display, but like the way you kind
of give a good point because like I know they're trying to capture the bridge scene, but for the most part, like Doc Ock is just always angry. He's always pissed off. Like he's a very angry, tempered man. So
and also the way I see it is like whenever I want to take photos of him and if I want to do like little edits of it, he's just forever gonna be smiling. Anything I do.
You can edit like a sad face. I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's gonna be a little annoying. But other than that, it looks amazing. And if you're gonna get a version of it, you gotta go deluxe. Like this is when you have to get the deluxe because it's only a $30 difference, and you get 4 tentacles. So if you want to look at it this way, you get 3 tentacles for $10. You get a free tentacle. Like
it's true.
There you go. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah,
I
love that.
It looks freaking amazing. Yeah, I'm getting it. No doubt about it.
Yes.
I love to hear it. I love it. But Julian, I mean, I don't even know if I have to get your thoughts. So let's hear what you think. I know you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I mean, I love this figure from when they announced it. Obviously, like everyone said, the face sculpt it's not great. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like me personally, even if it was a good face sculpt, I would still prefer to have the glasses on because when you think of Doc Ock, you think of him with the glasses and the tentacles, and that's what makes him so iconic. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I mean, either way, I'm gonna keep the glasses on. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna get it. I mean, you can't get Green Goblin and not get Doc Ock. You gotta complete the whole.
Yeah.
And the arms, I mean, yeah, that's so awesome. And I mean, obviously, we don't know exactly how like flexible they're gonna be, but from the pictures, it looks like you're gonna be able to do anything with them. Yeah, so and like I always say, I mean, I can't even imagine the crazy posers what they're gonna be able to do with this figure. Like. It's just gonna be so fun, Obviously, the one idea I think of when I see this figure is just Doc Ock with all 3 Spider-Man in his arms choking him. That was so cool.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
But yeah, no, it's awesome. Head sculpt. You can get past it, and like you said, you never know. Maybe the final product will be better. But I think the clothes. I think we need to give more respect. I mean, the clothing's amazing. Look how good it looks. It's like
amazing.
Perfectly
tailored. The tailoring is great.
I mean, that looks like real. Like it's like leather with the zippers.
Very form fitting. It's very form fitting.
Right. This is really.
It's awesome. They nailed it. I mean, it's an amazing figure, and I'm for sure gonna get it. So. Yep.
All right. Well, KG. I mean, we'll end it. We didn't get your thoughts, right? Yeah. Let's hear your thoughts on this.
Guys, I grew up, watching Toby. Like I said before, I grew up watching. But dude, Spider-Man 2 will always be my favorite Spider-Man film. That will always be my number one.
Yeah.
As much as I love No Way Home, but Spider-Man 2 will always hold up. It's like saying the Batman at Dark Knight. That one was great, but Dark Knight still holds number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 for me, man. It's something about that film that I can really relate to as a teenage guy, going to school, and dealing with these problems, And the great thing about Spider-Man, or any of these characters that Stanley has said before, that you're creating these characters to make sure that the readers can relate to that, right? And relate to their problems.
Exactly.
The only difference is that they don't have superpowers. It shows that, yes, these superhero beings do have powers, but they also have human problems.
Yeah.
Right? Right. I can relate to Spider-Man 2 a lot because of that idea where, Tobey Maguire's character, we do see him struggling at the first part of the film, right? and and he loses his powers. And then, dude, I just love the monologue. I love everything about the film, the choreography, dude. That movie was ahead of its time. I mean, that whole whole train sequence. I still think that's the best Spider-Man fight scene ever. I mean, no way on some great fight scenes, but still, Spider-Man 2 was ahead of its time as far
as transitions and everything, dude. It was amazing. Dude,
watch the extended cut. The extended cut, there's way more. Yeah. But yeah, this Doc Ock is a must-have. When I first saw him in the trailer, I nearly had a heart attack. I couldn't. I really could not handle it, dude. When he's like, "Hello, Peter," and he's smiling. Oh my god! Yeah. And seeing him again, and for the first time, I'm actually watching Alfred Molina in the big screen. I never got to watch Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, or Spider-Man 3 in the theaters. I watched on my VHR. Those stuff, and I personally cannot wait for this figure. I mean, look, $360 compared to $330, dude. You're getting another $60 because you're getting another set of these girls. Come on now, Tentacles. I have to get this. I have to get the deluxe. I mean, dude, the only issue is that I wish either they give us 2 sculpts, smirk and a really pissed off face, or just give us a pissed off face, because really, as far as posing it won't look good. Because what if he's like in a very serious situation, like, well, hello,
if you wanted to pose Spider-Man fighting him, like punching him in the face, he's just like,
he's like, oh, I'm happy. I mean, that works with Goblin because he's getting punched in the face and he smiles.
Yeah, so
I know, right?
It's honestly, I gotta have it. It's a must-have. I mean, this figure, when they announced it on the day, I was like, yes. And if they could only make one more figure from this, one more villain, it would be Electro. Give us Electro.
Come on,
you have to.
I hope at least a third party does it, because
third party, man. I know a third party out there like Social Toys will take that advantage, because honestly, man, if Hot Toys not gonna do it, then screw them. Honestly, man, because they're losing a lot of money. Hell, Hot Toys, if you're not going to do Toby and Andrew, Social Toys, do it, man. Because, like, you're not doing it. You're wasting too much time and giving these other companies an advantage, like the Joker. I mean, you didn't release those.
Thunder Toys made a decent Toby. Toby.
That's a pretty good one.
That one's pretty good. Yeah, that's really good.
It's pretty good.
It's a decent Toby. It's based off of 2002, but
The only thing I don't like is the eyes, but other than that, I think everything's great.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wish they were like more
metallic silver, like a metallic.
Yeah, but I also mean like I guess more like 3D, because they're kind of they're just
I get what you're saying.
That's
what you get with third party. That's it.
But I mean, bro, for
that's a good placeholder, dude. That's a great figure.
Exactly.
Awesome.
I love Nick's display, because I think a couple months ago he posted Doctor Strange up high doing this, I think, and having 3 Spider-Man.
Yeah, I do have that. I still have that. Let's see. Maybe I can turn the camera to it. Let's see.
We'll try it. I don't want you to ruin anything.
No, don't worry. Let's see.
Ooh, we got a vlog. See the vlog. Oh my
dude!
No, wow! Are you kidding me?
So much respect right there.
Oh my god!
You don't just get a round of applause of this.
It is Friday, bro.
Awesome, man.
And then you got this guy up here.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted that Spider-Man. I wanted that Spider-Man, bro.
Dude,
I love it.
Oh, awesome.
The sucky part is, too, man, is that I missed out on that SL Customs homemade suit, man.
Dude, you have an epic display, my friend.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
That's
my god.
Oh, and then there's no lights in it, but there's blocks here.
What is it? What is it?
Right there.
Oh,
dude, you got all the Spideys, bro.
Huge Toby fan right here.
And honestly, if they don't do a Sandman, he already has a Sandman. There you go. I mean,
dude, do you have a collection tour somewhere, bro? You got to post one.
I don't.
You got to make a collection.
Dude,
I mean,
set that up. That'd be awesome, man.
It's a very small collection. It'll be like a 2-minute video.
Hey,
anything, man. I love seeing collection tours, either if it's like 2 or 3 figures or 50, 60 figures.
Yeah. So I had a question. With this figure, is the tentacles? Is it only the nanotech ones, or does it come with the regular ones too?
Comes with the regular ones too.
Both.
Yeah.
If you get deluxe, it comes with both, which you might as well get deluxe. Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the nanotech? Would you use those or not really?
No.
To me, personally, in the film, I really just don't like the red look. To me, I just like the original.
I never cared too much about. Like, it was a cool concept, but
I like it. It's gonna be nice for photos. It'd be nice for photos, like, and specific scenes. And it's nice also to have backup arms. So if something does happen to your main ones, at least you have these. It's better than nothing.
Right.
But.
And I actually forgot to say this. Like, you can also set something up where, like, you can get those 2 extra because you're not just gonna leave those in the box, or you wouldn't want to. You can get the extra tentacles and, like, you can, like, put them around your display case, like, or around a window, and it could kind of look like he's like moving his arm into a window or something.
Oh
so
yeah,
you can use those extra ones for that, for like, and show like another Peter like going up a wall.
Yeah,
it'd be pretty cool.
So true.
Yeah, no. Honestly, this is a great figure. Can't wait for it to be released, and hopefully they fix the sculpt, either a stern face. I rather prefer a much more angrier face than the smile face.
Yeah, I don't think they changed the full sculpt though. I mean, like, they got to keep the smile because it's a pre-order.
Jason Long said it's not final yet, so they could do an update later on. I mean,
yeah, but like for the people pre-ordering, what if they're like, "Oh, I want the smile," and like they get kind of mad because it's gone?
Very specific. That's the
it's
one
like a small
thing
niche. Yeah,
it's like one specific scene, but majority of the scene he's angry. He's much more grumpier, right? So it kind of defeats kind of the posing ideas.
Yeah, head sculpt needs work, but I mean, it's still great. But dude, every time I see this head sculpt, I just think of Spider-Man 3, the apartment guy, Mr. Dinkovich. I don't know. That looks exactly like him.
This is the worst photo. This photo is just memes.
He just looks like uncomfortable. He just looks scary. Like, I don't know.
And the pose is weird too. Like, he's doing this weird, like he's like, I don't know what he's doing, but.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, we talked about these figures. We can't wait to get them. But guys, let's get to the final topic of the night, and that is Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, I know a couple months ago I was actually supposed to do a live stream, but due to some stuff that I had to do, I couldn't do it on that day. I took a break off YouTube, and I'm doing this. So I really wanted to get into it. So Riley, if you have the slides open.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get it pulled up.
Right, yeah, let's get into it, man. I mean, as much as you have, it's all good, man. As long as we're talking Spidey.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'm putting it up right now.
Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Here we go. Yes.
You're ready. Come on.
Let me. How do I do this? Hold on. There you go. Let's see what this says.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you gotta take the banner off, KG.
Take the banner off. Fans, give me Tobey Maguire. Oh man, that's so good.
Come on, man.
Iconic Bully Maguire.
It is time to be talking Spider-Man No Way Home reviews, full in depth. Obviously, spoilers, but it's been so long. It doesn't really matter anymore.
You're not a Spider-Man fan. I mean, come on.
Right. Doesn't matter to you, but
we got Doc Smizzles in the chat. What's up, Doc Smizzles?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm working late now.
Oh, we're gonna go OT for the hot. Love to hear it. Hear it.
Lane Crow says, so mega bucks KG, you are all in getting the 900 plus Queen Studios Rooted Hair Joker ready to announce here tonight. That figure 2-pack shall be yours. Oh, yeah. We'll see, man. I mean, we might pick up other, maybe the double, deluxe, maybe not the deluxe at the time is right, but who knows? We're still deciding. But yeah, so Riley, head us off, man, because I have no idea what
time to talk. I mean, let's start with this. Let's start with the beginning. Let me go with KG. Let me hear your thoughts. Let's make you start it off.
Okay.
What were your thoughts on this whole beginning sequence of how the movie all started?
Yeah, man. I expected to start from there because we got a huge cliffhanger towards the end of Far From Home. It was something that we thought, holy crap, this is gonna start something big, and yeah, I mean the whole scene, man, it was something to really enjoy. I mean, honestly, like it was very. I think we can all agree because we rewatched the film. And I know Julian's watched it 5 times, but can we all agree that the first 20 minutes of the film kind of felt rushed?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
I didn't have enough room to breathe in each scene. Like it just felt really fast.
Yeah.
I understand because you are getting all these villains in and you have to cut some scenes. But for me personally, I did enjoy from beginning to end of this film. I love the beginning. I loved seeing that the way how Peter runs away from the helicopters, from people taking pictures of him, and the whole publicity stunt. I absolutely love the fact that Mysterio, revealed his identity because it's something new. We haven't seen this. And when I first saw Far From Home in the theaters, I'm like, dude, we might get a huge character development for this character finally. Because really, if you think about it, the last 2 Spider-Man films was like an advertisement.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And this was the final.
Right? this film was also advertising it, but it felt like a true origin story. Right. And I personally loved the scene. Love seeing, MJ was kind of funny. There's like that scene was like, dude.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, man, it was so good. It was so good. But yeah, man, I love the scene. I love the first half of the film. I think it was great.
I love it. Love to hear it. I mean, let's go on to Jillian. What did you think about the whole beginning sequence? How they just jumped in from No Way Home?
So me personally, I love the very beginning. Like, I love the way they started it. There's not a second of like you're like being calm. Right when you jump in, before the first scene even shows, even when it's just saying Marvel or whatever, you already hear the newscast of J. Jonah Jameson. Mysterio has revealed his it's shit's already hitting the fan, which we knew, And I like how it picks up literally right after Far From Home. So I mean, everything's hectic. It's crazy. Like KG said, he's running. Everyone's like looking at him. He's like, he grabs MJ.
Right.
I like that. They did that perfectly. And but no, I'm gonna agree. Like I've seen the movie 5 times, and these last 2 times I've watched it, I've been watching with a more like critical, sense instead of watching it just like as a movie.
Nostalgia, yeah.
Yeah, the first 3 times I watched it in theaters, I didn't care about any of that. I was watching it because I loved it. But the second 2 times I watched it recently, I was okay. Like let's really try to analyze this. And yeah, I will admit that the first act is kind of it is a little rushed and jam packed, and it's so hard because it's such a crazy big movie that, like I said, they don't really have a choice. They had to kind of do that, otherwise it would be a 4-hour film. So that's one of the things I had to nitpick, is that I will admit, it is a little jam packed in the beginning. A lot of stuff's happening. Everyone knows about him. Then he's going to court. Then he's talking to these guys. And now the villains start coming in. It's just like, it's a lot, but it's not bad. It's just, it could have been paced a little better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, no, the first sequence, it's really good. I like the opening scene, and it's great. It's great. But that's the only point out.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I totally agree. I mean, that's a great point. And Nick, I mean, what were your overall thoughts with the first little portion of the film where it jumped into things?
Yeah, I mean, it started off exactly where you wanted to start off. Like you didn't want to start off anywhere else. It had to start off there,
right?
And it was pretty breakneck speed, but I think it worked. Like, I think that being so fastly paced set the rest of the movie also be fast paced, because that's one thing I've noticed about the movie, is that movie does not feel like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
No, it does not.
That movie feels like it's an hour and 20.
Yeah,
right.
It's crazy.
So
like,
much happening. Yeah.
So I don't mind that it was so fast. Maybe things could have been fleshed out more. Like Daredevil's kind of in it for like, I mean, he's only in it for like a few seconds, and then he kind of just leaves forever. It's like a little weird. Yeah, a little weird. But other than that, I like the beginning. I think it started off pretty perfectly. But yeah.
I love that. But I mean, KG, let's go to you. What did you think about the beginning portion and seeing this guy again, Charlie Cox?
My Daredevil. Daredevil. Now I know Riley and Julian, I believe you guys haven't seen Daredevil yet.
No, we haven't.
I have not.
Daredevil.
I gotta binge it.
I'm so glad we're having this conversation, because right now Netflix just took all of their stuff away.
Yep.
Now it's on Disney Plus. I'm actually rewatching it currently.
So I might have to binge it real quick,
dude. I personally, man, I wish I got the Daredevil figure. I freaking
that is a cool figure.
But there is also Toys lawyer version coming out pretty soon, so I might pick up that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I might pick up that just because they keep my No Way Home, because I know Hot Toys are not going to do it. They're not going to do it, so I might as well just pick up me personally, dude, Daredevil is one of my favorite characters as growing up a child. Yes, okay, listen. Yes, Ben Affleck's Daredevil wasn't great, but as a kid, you don't care about it. You just love watching the film just because it's a superhero film, right? So I loved watching it as a kid. I thought Daredevil was a great character. I thought the idea of a blind guy fighting, a crime was something very new, very distinct from any other characters.
Right.
And seeing him in the small portion of the film was something so dearing for me. Yes, when I went to the theater here in IMAX, people did not. They were like,
no applause.
Because not a lot of people watch Netflix or never really watch Daredevil because of this guy. And I know Charlie Cox actually went in one of the theaters, and he said he didn't get no applause.
It's silent. Yeah, that's tough.
I felt so bad, but at the same time, I feel so great that we saw him. So anyway, that's my overall thoughts. Can't wait to see him, because he's getting a season 4 reboot on Disney Plus. So
Oh, that's awesome.
But there we go, Riley. Those are my overall.
Yeah, Riley, I don't think Riley. We haven't heard your thoughts yet.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. No, I'll just say that I think the beginning was, it was a little quick, but I mean, like I said, I think it was just kind of necessary in the grand scheme of things. So I wasn't I wasn't like thinking in my head like, oh, this is really quick. What the heck? Like, it wasn't that big of a deal to me. But I mean, I do really agree that they did speed up things a little bit. But I mean, overall, I think it was still a great beginning. I love how it just jumps in from No Way Home. I mean, from Far From Home. And all the Mysterio talk back and banter back and forth was really cool. And I hope we see Mysterio again because I love Mysterio. But I mean, let's start moving on to this part. When,
wait, you didn't get Nick's thoughts.
No, we did.
We did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we did. No, you're good. I'm good. I'm a good co-host, KG. Come on. No, you're good. Okay, so next thing we're gonna be talking about this scene. The whole scene when Peter came in, he saw Doctor Strange. They had this whole spat, and he messed up the spell. What were your thoughts in this moment, KG? When the spell broke and shit was hitting the fan, pretty much. What did you think?
Well, I knew that something was gonna happen, just because the whole plot, right?
Yeah.
But that whole scene where everything breaks down, that music plays like, and then you can see all the villains, and he's trying to, close it. Dude, I got chills in that scene, and plus, I was watching an IMAX, so the speakers were like vibrating my seats.
Yep.
So it was, dude. I wish I could relive No Way Home again, dude, the theaters, because this was something I just, dude. Yeah, this is why I want to get the figure, because I want to recreate that scene. It would have been cool if they would have given us the winter version of it instead of the actual outfit, just because it's like, oh, we already have a Strange, might as well just give you this one. But dude, this is like, I love this scene, and dude, Peter needs to shut up sometimes, because honestly, dude, if this would not have happened, you wouldn't have lost Aunt May and anything like that. And it's just, dude, this is I think Doctor Strange in this film was well used. I think he was. Yeah. I felt like his part of the film felt useful at parts, and I like the scene. I love everything that he was in it, and that's my thoughts.
For sure. I mean, those are great points. I totally agree. Those are great points. I mean, Julian, what were your thoughts of Doctor Strange when he appeared and this all happened?
Yeah, I was hyped. I loved. It was so awesome because in my theater, as soon as Doctor Strange showed up, everyone was clapping. Everyone was like hyped to see him when he was floating down. So that was cool to see. But no, it was awesome. Literally, just the entire time, all that was going through my head is, oh man, let's go, Doctor. Thank you so much. You're giving us Andrew and Toby, because I knew the whole time. After this spell, I'm like, this is where it starts. This is where a moment in history is being made. He's gonna bring him to this universe. That's all I was thinking about the whole time. The scene is, it's so amazing. The music it plays when Peter's walking to his, the sanctum, it plays that really cool soundtrack.
Oh yeah, the piano one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then he does the spell. That whole scene is just so chilling, and like how it goes wrong. Yeah, like KG said, the theater's like shaking, the sound, and and then it just like all that craziness happens, and it just goes quiet, and then you're just like, damn, like what's gonna happen next? Like, did he just rip the fabric of reality? Which he did, and it's like. The whole scene was it's definitely like one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie for sure. Because I mean, that's what started the whole thing. So I love this scene.
Oh, I love to hear it. Those are some fantastic points for sure. But Nick, I mean, what did you think of Doctor Strange in this portion of the movie? What did you think?
I mean, it was pretty cool scene. It was definitely much better. Like, it was changed from the trailer a little bit. The trailer made it seem a little bit more goofy.
Yeah.
Than it ended up being. Like, he had a little bit more reason for doing it. So that was good. Right. He probably should have told Peter ahead of time, though, that, hey, by the way, everybody's going to forget you. Yeah, maybe he should have done that ahead of time.
Yeah, that's true.
Because other than that, no, it's pretty good. And, watching it in IMAX, you could really feel it.
Yeah.
I saw the movie. Yeah. I saw it twice in IMAX.
Oh, love it.
We saw it 3 times.
I think we saw it IMAX twice. I think Dolby.
I think IMAX once and Dolby twice.
Yeah, I saw IMAX twice and the regular 3 times.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I just love it. But I mean, KG, did we get your thoughts on this?
Not yet.
We did, right?
Oh yeah, we did. Now it's your turn, Riley.
Oh no, you're muted right now, KG.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, it's your turn.
I think we. Yeah. Oh, okay, right. So yeah, no, I like Doctor Strange in the beginning portion. I thought it was amazing. I I think that whole sequence of when the floor is just cracking and everything's going crazy, that scene, and yeah, exactly, the purple aura, that's what tempts me with that Doctor Strange figure, man. He's just, I love Doctor Strange throughout even more. Like me and Joel have talked about this. Like we think that he's going to
Tony Stark. He's going to be
right. Like he's going to become that big of an icon to me because he's just like, he just has so many good moments where he's just witty and he's also serious and like he gets dark. Like, cause there's a lot of scenes with him where it gets real and he's being serious. So I think he's a great actor, and overall, yeah, I mean, it's super sick. And I mean, we got to talk about this. This whole sequence when Spider-Man and Doctor Strange were having their battle, when they're battling it out and had their spat, dude, it was absolutely insane. I love how it all went down. The special effects, I think this part of the movie was the best special effects out of the entire film, in my opinion.
100%.
Yeah, the special effects were on like another level. The one thing I love about Doctor Strange so much is when he goes into the mirror dimension. Like that is like one of the coolest things ever. That scene when he's just like mirror dimension, when I'm in control, and just the music and everything. It gave you like that music, like kind of felt Star Wars to me. Like it was really like it really felt like that, and it was really intense. Like I was getting goosebumps, and that moment in theaters was just a really special moment because it's everything's so loud. Your chairs are going crazy, and everyone's like freaking out, like what's going on. But I mean, that whole fight, that's honestly one of my top moments in the film. I loved it, how they did it, how they pulled it off, and how Spider-Man ended up beating him with math. That was pretty funny. But awesome. I mean, overall, well, let's go to Julian. What do you think about this whole sequence? What was your thoughts?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's still like, it's just such a intricate and like crazy scene. I mean, I've seen the movie 5 times, and I still, every time I watch it, it blows my mind. I'm like, damn, what's even going on? It's so cool. And I mean, just all the visuals and the CGI, it's just like so amazing. The mirror dimension, it just, like I said, it's funny. Every time I watch that, it just makes me want to watch Doctor Strange again. I want to watch the first one again.
Yeah. Yep,
and it makes me even more hyped for the new one, Multiverse of Madness. But yeah, it's just an amazing scene. They literally nailed it. It's like you're watching something out of a comic book or video game. Like it's just so surreal, everything that's happening. And I love how Peter's flying through the air, just dangling, and then he's like chasing the cape and like webbing himself through the portals. And I also love the scene when he pushes him out of his physical body, and he's like in that state.
Yeah, that was sick. Yo, Andrew Montero, thank you for joining in, bro.
Andrew,
one of our close buddies. Thanks for coming in, bro.
We wish you were here, bro. We wish you were here.
Yeah, man. We got to be talking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You got to be here. But yeah, what were you saying, Joel?
But yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, that was a really cool scene. Like I said, when he was separated from his physical form, and like the Spider-Man, like Doctor Strange couldn't get the cube from him because of the spider sense. I thought that was so cool.
So
you could see like the spider sense coming off of his head. It's just awesome. So yeah, as you said, one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie.
Oh, I love that. I think that's super important. Oh, and Retromanda said, yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Off topic, but there's no way we don't see Toby in Multiverse of Madness, right? What do you have? I think so. I mean, dude, Sam Raimi is a close friend. So
I hope not.
You don't want?
Really? You don't want
it? Is it because of the rumors that we've been hearing?
I hope not. Wanda's gonna kill that guy if he shows up.
Don't do it. Oh God!
I will never forgive her. No, I'll never forgive her.
Real man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, man, we wish
if he shows up, he's gonna fight Wanda, and she's gonna absolutely obliterate him.
I'm gonna leave the theater at that moment.
Oh, dude, you're gonna throw your popcorn at the screen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let one of my friends record me. I'm gonna do that.
You gotta film it. Yeah, just be like, this, bro. You just knock out. No, but that's hilarious. I mean, Nick, what do you think about that whole sequence with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man fighting?
Oh yeah, it was awesome. I love the little the way they fought. It wasn't like a straight up obviously fist fight or anything, but like it was very creative. Like the little thing where he opens the portal, he webs his own foot, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
that stuff's cool. Like the way they used their little abilities. It was awesome. And the way Spider-Man beats him at the end. Thank God he calculated his math right, because if he got it like slightly wrong, like the way he was, like he could just rip that guy. That guy could have got
imagine. It's like, oh,
get things a mathematician, but It was awesome. So it was one of the best parts of the movie. Yeah,
for sure. Oh, dude, I totally agree with that. And KG, we'll just wrap it with you. What'd you think, man?
Yeah, man. The whole theater was cheering when the whole fight scene where he puts him in the mirror dimension. And then the music plays, and he goes down.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And just the whole mirror dimension scene, dude. Come on, dude. That was one of the best fights.
It doesn't even feel like you're watching a Spider-Man movie at that point.
It felt like a Doctor Strange film, and the Spider-Man was like a cameo in it,
Yeah, right?
And I love the explanation where he was like, oh, Parker, there are an infinite number of worlds that know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And if that box gets out of here, they're all coming here,
It's awesome.
That tension was crazy. It was crazy.
And then at the end, he goes like, I'm sorry, sir, but I have to try. And
Yep.
Right, so overall, man, I think that whole fight sequence was creative. It was amazing. And, dude, this whole film had amazing fight scenes. And,
so,
there we go.
Sorry. Before we move on, I just have one quick question for you guys.
Yeah.
Before we move on, you might want to go back, Riley, because I want to. Before we end this topic, because obviously all I wanted to bring up was that this was obviously like the last time we saw Doctor Strange until the end sequence. Do you guys think that you wish we saw him a little more in the movie, or do you think that no, he had his time and this was a good place to cut him off from the movie? What do you guys think?
What do you think?
What do you guys think?
He needed. He definitely didn't need to be the rest of the movie, because if he was, he could just end the movie in a few seconds.
I think I'd agree with him. Yeah, I'd agree with Nick. I think he had enough screen time to where it was fine. I didn't think I needed more from
when
him.
he needs to come back.
Yeah, I think that whole sequence was fine. Yeah,
I think he was used well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Same. I love his utilization in the film, where we see him in the middle of the film, and then towards the end of the film, he's there and he's doing the spell. I think it's well used.
Obviously, we don't want him to be like you guys said. We don't want him to be too much in the movie, because obviously he's one of the main characters. But it's at the end of the day, this is Spider-Man's movie, so we need to focus on him.
Yeah, well, that's a great question. That's definitely a great question for sure.
Great question, and a great time to move on to the goats. It's this scene. I think that this scene's honestly probably one of the best moments in the whole movie, because when we're seeing two of these iconic villains right around the same exact time, it hit different. Like when you're experiencing that in theaters, like no matter what and I have discussed this before with Julian. Personally, I think that they could have shown Doc Ock. That was fine, but I don't think they should have shown anything of Green Goblin in the trailers. I think they should have saved that.
Especially because this shot is the only time you see the OG suit.
Exactly.
And they put it in the trailers.
We shouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we should not have seen it. We should have. Okay, maybe the Goblin Bomb, maybe that was fine, but I just think that it would have been way more crazy if we just saw him later and we didn't know. Because like, if you think about it, we basically got this one of the best moments, which I said, all in the trailer. This is all of this stuff was in the trailer. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Other than that, though, I mean, dude, the introduction of these two characters was so good.
I'm sorry, I want to bring something up. Isn't it crazy that I think their whole marketing started with these leaks? They're just all the marketing started because of these leaks, so it's already building up the anticipation.
They leaked their own movie. I think they leaked their own movie, because that one leak of Andrew when he's on the little that is straight up 4K. That is straight up it was in 4K. It was literally the same camera angle as in the movie. It was their own camera.
There's no way that got accidentally.
There's no way that goes out. Like what? Some Marvel executive was like, okay, I'm gonna slip up and post this. Like, I don't get it.
Which is crazy because they were so secretive with Endgame. Endgame was such a hush sort of thing. I'm like, dude, this is a marketing strategy. This is definitely marketing strategy here. Yeah, overall, honestly, my thoughts, man. When I saw, dude, I wish we just got the teaser only. I wish they just give us the teaser and that's it. Because honestly, I would have loved to see the first reaction of Goblin in the movie first.
Exactly.
And just seeing him, him coming, he's like, hello, Peter, and he does that whole scene, and coming out from the smoke, and seeing Goblin, dude, that whole fight sequence, it's good, but it's not as good as Spider-Man 2 fight. I'm sorry, but I mean, it's good. We got them back. It's been 17 years for Doc Ock, and now it's been 20 years for Goblin, dude. This is a movie that I will never forget. I mean, I'm so glad I got to experience this in the movie theater. I'm so glad, I can die happy man finally.
I know, right? Like, what a time to be alive, man. What a time.
I know, dude. I loved everything about this film. I loved the usage of all the villains. I think the plot was good. I think the whole conflict, the climax of the film was amazing. These two characters nailed it. Character development went up the roof. We got a lot of character development with Goblin, but we'll get more into that towards a different slide. But overall, great entrance.
Yeah.
I loved your thoughts. I mean, we'll go to you, Nick. I mean, what did you think of seeing these two guys back at it again?
Oh, it was amazing. It was absolutely incredible. It was a surreal feeling. It didn't feel real at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the entire fight scene was amazing. I watched like a million more times on YouTube, so I've seen this movie technically a million times. But I guess my only critique would be that the fact that we only see Goblin in this costume for that 1 second and you never see it again.
Totally agree.
And also, it was a CGI costume. Kind of sucked. It wasn't like practical, but it is really good.
Yeah, I get you.
But
I'd agree with that. I mean, yeah, I think that could have been maybe fleshed out a little more. Maybe you could have fought Spider-Man for a little bit. Like you could have fought Peter for a bit.
I don't know if you saw, but in the recently, like the special edition, and like the behind the scenes,
I saw that.
Originally, he was supposed to fight Goblin there.
Dude,
that's right. Yep.
There's a scene where he throws him through the bridge. He throws him through the sign.
That would have been cool.
That would have been really cool. But I mean, that is cool. But I also liked how we saw Goblin and he was just going towards Peter, and then it just branched out to him going to the other place. Like that was pretty cool. Yeah. But I mean, overall, Dylan,
I've watched this movie 4 times since the hit. The nostalgia of the characters, the writing was absolutely perfect. Retro Menaces, I agree. They should not have shown Goblin. I would prefer not even have seen the Goblin bomb.
I'd agree.
So go ahead. By the way, UG Hobby confirmed they will also carry. No one wants to miss out on that. On this.
Probably talking about the Joker one. Yeah, no, that's gonna be really awesome. And Julian, we'll wrap it with you. I mean, seeing these two guys, what'd you think, man?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously it's iconic, amazing. I mean, you guys have said it all. There's nothing much more to say. It was just one of the best scenes. Such a cool scenery to bring back these characters. Like on a highway. That's so cool. Yeah. And Doc Ock's just smashing the bridge. But yeah, man. I mean, it's so tough. I really, really wish that we didn't know that they were gonna be in it. Are just I mean, they really showed like everything in the trailer, which is, it's hard because obviously at the end of the day, it's a business. They need to market this movie. They need to get those ticket sales. So they're going to show stuff. That's going to give them more sales. Fans know, Right. I wish we just, maybe if we just heard Doc Ock's voice, the Hello Peter, and they didn't show him, that's all we really need. Because we know these villains are coming back. But man, dude, I really do wish that we didn't know the full scenes, and imagine the reaction of no one, everyone just being blinded and not knowing, and then you see Goblin's bomb coming in, people would be losing it. But I mean, it would
be like the Andrew and Toby moment. It would be at that level.
People I mean, it was still a great reaction no matter what. People were still amazed, but it would have been 10 times better if we had no idea what was going to happen or when Goblin's going to come in. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. We got this amazing scene, these 2 amazing characters back on the big screen, and it was awesome. And I mean, I do wish that we saw more of Goblin in that suit, but what are you gonna do? No, overall amazing. I mean, that's just my little critique on it, but like you guys said, I agree with you guys.
Right. I mean, everybody here just gave perfect points. I totally agree with all of them. But I mean, let's move on to when Goblin goes a little crazy and stuff starts hitting the fan. Then we're going to talk about this whole sequence of the condo scene, from the start of the condo scene to the end when someone bites the bullet at the end. But I mean, from beginning to end, this whole sequence was also, it's just so hard because all of these moments are the best moments to me, because it's just everything was so iconic. It's from the beginning scene when we see all of the villains together talking to each other, coinciding, and how he's using the actual technology that can get them cures. That was cool how Goblin and Peter were working on that. And I love Goblin and his character development, because there's just really 2 sides to his mind. How he's both a crazy maniac. Exactly. And he's just this scared guy who doesn't know what he's doing.
Did you guys notice the prosthetic teeth? Did you guys notice that, how it would change?
Really?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, when he's Norman and he's regular, he has the fake teeth, and when he's Goblin, he has his real teeth, which are kind of crooked.
Oh, really?
I don't know if anyone noticed
literally
that.
Never knew that.
That was a cool detail they included.
That's really cool. I literally never knew that. So I'll have to check that. But no, dude, this whole sequence with Green Goblin and just when he's like, we don't need to be fixed, and like you can just feel the tension build up. And then when Peter gets like the spider sense, like that scene was really cool. How it got all super quiet. You're just hearing him just go crazy. In that moment, you're like in the theater when you first saw it, you're like, dude, what's going on? You were also questioning like, what's gonna happen here? Like what's going on? You didn't know what was about to happen.
Something's gonna go wrong.
Something's gonna go wrong, and something definitely did go wrong. All of the fighting scenes in this moment were so good. When Peter and Goblin were fighting, just fist fighting, and how he was laughing and maniacally, like Retromando literally just said, Willem Dafoe, he just killed it. He killed it being the villain.
Absolutely
in this movie.
Killed it.
I totally agree with that. But I mean, KG, we'll go to you. What were your thoughts on the whole sequence from the condo to when to the end here with Goblin?
Loved every single moment of it. The tension of, when they're in the apartment, that whole scene of that tension when you get that Spidey sense,
right?
I could tell that it was Goblin. I really it couldn't be Doc Ock. It couldn't be Electro.
Right.
I think the main villain had to be Goblin, because when that tension built up and you webbed Goblin, right? He's like, that neat trick, that sense of yours, and that whole speech he gives. Oh yeah, Willem Dafoe killed the role, man. He's a method actor. I mean, dude, I think he said 80% of the stunts he did. So
yeah,
he did a lot of stuff in this film. I mean, crazy. He could do a good Joker. He could really.
He'd be an amazing Joker.
We need to see it at one point.
But the guy's method, I mean, he's amazing. I mean, I loved him ever since Spider-Man 1, 2002. Loved this character, and
everyone loves it.
I got teared up, man. And this whole scene of that whole scene, he takes him down. He goes from levels to levels down, dude.
Oh my god, so good,
amazing. And then he goes strong enough to have it all, too weak to take it, and then he does that. Punch him, like he laughs.
The voices when he talks, he's just so good at being like an angry just menace. It's crazy.
And then I'm sure Nick noticed this too. I'm sure you guys did too. But like that scene when the glider comes behind Aunt May really reminded me of Spider-Man 1.
Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, right.
The parallels.
And I knew that this was gonna happen. Like, oh, it's gonna happen. Aunt May's gonna die, because there has to be some point where Peter has to change. Because he's always been Junior Iron. Oh, what do they call him? Junior
Iron Boy Junior.
Iron Boy Junior. Yeah. And this has to be the change. This has to be the reason why.
This is the turning point.
There you go. The turning point. That was the word I was looking for. The turning point. Aunt May throughout the series, I really did not feel a real connection with her, just because I felt that she was very underutilized. I didn't feel she was very Aunt May. I think the only reason why they picked it because she was, she was kind of
easiest to go.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I didn't feel anything either, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't really, honestly, out of my first viewing, I didn't feel anything, but I kind of felt sad. The emotions, about Peter.
You feel bad in the sense that you know who she is to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I mean, Joanne, you would disagree, right?
I didn't care about the character herself, like.
Right.
Yeah.
But after watching a second time, I kind of felt emotional, because it's like, oh, now I understand why. But yeah, and the whole scene, he gives him like no good deed goes unpunished, and he goes, "You can thank me," like, and he throws it, and he puts the hood on. Dude, that is Goblin comic book actor, dude. He goes put on. Oh my god, I cannot wait for Hobo Luke.
Hobo Luke.
Yeah. Goblin. I cannot wait for that. But dude, loved this whole fight sequence.
Yep.
Whole death scene, and this whole turning point for Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great points. I loved your points. I mean, we'll go to Julian. I mean, what were your thoughts like from the beginning of the scene and to the end with what happened with Aunt May? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought the whole scene was really cool, and watching it in the theaters, that whole sequence is going on, and you kind of feel like, why, like when is stuff gonna go wrong? Because it feels like right now everything's going too perfectly. All the villains, they're getting fixed. Goblin's a good guy. We're all kind of worried, like, why? What have they done to Goblin? Why is he acting like this? Isn't the Goblin we wanted? And then you just let some time pass, let it go, and then we find out. Okay, now like you said, shit's gonna start hitting the fan. And I love how Goblin was the one to started it. He was the one that
Right.
made everything go wrong. Because I was talking to Riley, like when we were watching it, we were a little worried at first. Like we're like, damn, hopefully they don't do Goblin wrong in this movie. Hopefully they don't.
Yep.
No, we got that menace right there, man. He was literally just like, oh man, when he's laughing and smiling, when Peter's like literally beating him, and the fight scene going through the floors. I mean, this is stuff out of the Spider-Man video game. I mean, it's literally just, and they even used like one of the moves from the video game. They confirmed.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
It's just so awesome. Goblin is just amazing, and I just love that whole condo scene with Sandman, and Electro, and the funny jokes. Man, Electro is literally the highlight of this film. He's so funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Every time I watch it, he makes me laugh. The stuff he says, like I love when he's like, "I got a question for you. These your Legos?" Like it's just stuff like that.
Yeah, like little quips like that.
Yeah, man, and then Goblin turns fully, and then we get to see that iconic just Spider-Man 1 Goblin back at it, but to a whole new extent. And then he ends up killing on me. I mean, for me, I don't know. I mean, like Riley said, I gotta disagree with you guys. I've seen this movie 5 times, and every time it gets me. This scene gets me emotional. I don't know what it is, but
I always look to my left, and I see Julian.
No, bro, I get teary-eyed. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's the acting. It's so good. It just feels so real. Like Tom Holland is a phenomenal actor, and we already knew this, but this movie, like, man, dude, his acting is so good, and you could just see the pain in his eyes, and like. And then when Happy comes out and he's like getting like arrested and he's like shouting at Peter to run, it's just such a heartbreaking scene. So it always gets me. But overall, from beginning to end, this whole sequence started like the whole end act of the film, and it's one of my favorites. I get excited once the sequence starts because it really is amazing. It's a roller coaster.
Yeah, I love those points. You gave fantastic points, and Retro Mando, he's totally right about that. The tone just changes like an instant, and that scene was just so intense. But I mean, Nick, what did you think of this whole entire thing, and what are your thoughts?
Yeah, the whole middle section was pretty dang amazing. Yeah, having everybody interact, all the villains and all that interacting, the little funny moments they all had. And then Goblin's amazing fight that he has with Spidey. That was amazing for me to say, like, just seeing Goblin, like, after all these years, like, this is, like, the strongest we ever saw him.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is.
In the original, they never really showed off his strength, I feel like. They never showed off how strong he really was.
Much.
But in this one, and also they had wrestling moves in this movie. I love wrestling. So, like, seeing him, like, powerbomb the kid. And, it was outstanding. And then, like I said, the Aunt May's death, it was good for the story, but personally, I never felt connected to this Aunt May, so it didn't hit me or anything, but it was good for the story, good for the character. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. No, that was. I mean, you summarized it perfectly. I totally agree with that as well. I mean, I love how we all have different points on it too, because that's why we're all here, to have different perspectives, but. I think we got to jump to something else that it wasn't that hype, so we'll just kind of breeze through it really quick. But
it's just one of the greatest cinema moments of all time.
That's the worst part of the movie.
Who is this guy? Do you guys know who this guy is? I don't know.
Some imposter,
weird guy. But no, anyways, this scene. Oh my god, nobody saw it coming. I personally, I didn't think that this was going to be the way to go. I didn't think that at this moment we were going to see them. And I was like, was telling my friends, like, I was getting worried because like this was like the half point of the film, and you're like, okay, when are these other Spider-Man going to show up that everyone's freaking out about that they're 100% coming? But I mean, like, once you saw like him, like I think KG has said it, like when you see that flick up, like when he said, "I wish I could see Peter," you were like, oh yeah, here it is, here it comes, and boy, did it not disappoint. We waited for this moment for 10 years for Andrew and 20 years for Toby. It's like forming all of these. Yep, that's the werewolf. There you go. I love it.
He's not the werewolf, guys. Come on now.
Guys, it's not the werewolf. I love. Yeah, it's Photoshop.
Yes.
Photoshop. No, but dude, I love Andrew Garfield. Seeing him again, I can't give up that moment. Like I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. Seeing that with like my friends and literally the entire theater going wild. It was a surreal experience, and I'm never going to forget it. Seeing him run forward when you were thinking like, oh, this is probably Tom. He's going to run up. Some people did. I mean, as soon as I saw the flare open, I was like, nope, I literally, right when I saw a figure of Spider-Man, I knew it was Andrew Garfield. I can tell from his figure. I was like, that's Andrew. And wouldn't you guess it? He jumps through the portal, and oh my god,
Retro puts a really good image of what it was like. And
Andrew popped up, everyone just gasps, and theater went silent, then just cheering and clapping. Literally such a great moment.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, and I totally agree. And let's just go to each person's thing for both of them. Seeing this guy again for me. Oh my god. When I saw him again, I was just losing my shit. I was just screaming at the screen, just like in awe, like of this amazing moment. And I just love how this all went down. I think like some people wanted it to be different, but to me, I think this was the perfect way to show both of them. And
yeah,
oh my god, it's just the emotions were running through me. I was getting teary eyed. It's something that we literally were theorizing, like it's never gonna happen though. But imagine if these guys all were in a movie, and look at us right now. We're talking about seeing Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in a Spider-Man movie this late in time. And
who would have thought?
Who would have thought? And it's just a dream come true for obviously all of us. And just seeing these goats back in action, him just walking through, just being all casual, just all the clips throughout this whole entire sequence of Andrew and Toby's like, oh, he's not your friend, and they both are looking at each other like,
oh man.
I gotta tell you guys something. I mean, look, Andrew was a big surprise, but when I saw Toby, I teared up, man. All my childhood prospects just came back.
Yep, they're just popping in your head, all the childhood memories. And I totally agree.
I demand Hot Toys to do this because
my god,
it's big money. It's not just because of nostalgia, but it's big money for a lot of people. I mean, this movie made $1 billion in the box. This is during the pandemic time.
Yes,
and
dude, that's so much money.
And Nick has grown up with the character. Riley and Julian, you guys grew up with this character.
Yes.
Yep.
I personally think he's the best Spider-Man, but people have other opinions. People think Andrew's the best Spider-Man. That's great. It's okay to be wrong. It's just it's great. I love
KG bringing the heat.
Listen, man.
Okay,
it is what it is.
It's okay. I respect
it. It's great. I can't believe we got him. But,
let's dive in, KG. Let's hear your thoughts, man, on both. Come on.
Yeah, no. Andrew was. I grew up watching Andrew in the movies. I actually watched his films in the movie theater.
Right.
Back in 2012, 2014. As a kid, I loved it because it's Spider-Man. I didn't really care like, this movie is really bad. I don't do that. Right. Yeah. So for me, loved Andrew. When I rewatched the films, they're not the best films, but I do enjoy them. I enjoy them from time to time. And you see Andrew Martinez saying Andrew the GOAT.
There you go. We got different opinions.
Dude, people were on their feet. Popcorn was flying. Oh my god, that's when you got a good
true fans, man.
Garfield Civic MJ was a bigger thrill, dude. That's
oh my god.
Man. Loved. I just love the scene where Zendaya's like, crawl around.
Yeah,
I love it.
Plenty. This is plenty.
I love the acting. Andrew Garfield. I've already said like he's just the best like Spider-Man actor, and just when he's Spider-Man, he just is on a different level than like anyone. That's my personal opinion. But I mean, Julian, let's go to you. I mean, what were your thoughts on seeing both of these guys back in action?
I mean, you already know. You were sitting next to me the whole time. I was losing my shit. It's funny, actually, on the first watch, I couldn't tell it was Andrew from the portal. Like, from the alley, I really couldn't tell. I knew it wasn't Tom, but I was like, shit, is this Andrew or Toby? But I heard Riley like, oh my god, that's Andrew, And then I saw it was Andrew, and man, I can't even describe just the feeling of him being back. I was genuinely so, like, I went through a period of time where I was so sad, like, man, dude, I love Andrew Garfield so much, and such a shame what happened to him that he was never able to, he just ended off on such a bad rap after TASM 2. And when he got, Sony, obviously they had some problems. It didn't work out. They had plans for another one, so I was like, Andrew is my favorite. I mean, it's crazy for me because, I mean, everyone and I myself would think that Toby would be my favorite because I literally grew up. He's the first superhero I can remember seeing on a screen. I watched all of Toby's movies. He was my favorite superhero. He got me into Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is literally the stepping stone. He's the reason I fell in love with Spider-Man, my favorite superhero of all time. And once I saw TASM 1 in theaters, and then, honestly, Andrew became my favorite Spider-Man after that. I don't know what it was. I fell in love with a different take, and I just fell in love with him as Spider-Man. And I was like, man, this guy is just an amazing portrayal of Spider-Man. And, Andrew.
I was going to say just quickly, I like what Ant-Man said. He said, weirdly enough, Andrew's appearance blew up the theater more than anyone else's appearance.
It is. I don't know. I mean, honestly, that's what I've been seeing is that Andrew, honestly, he really did steal the show in this movie. I think fans really, really want Andrew back, and they want him. I've seen more people talk about Andrew than Toby. That's all I'll say. Like in terms of like coming back and like what they want, I've seen a lot of people who want Andrew back, and which is that's probably because Toby already he already did his thing. But
yeah, his finale, yeah.
But in terms of the movie though, man, it was just amazing. I was so happy and relieved to see Andrew Garfield, my favorite one, back in action, and I was screaming. They did it so perfectly, and then he pulls off the mask, and man, it just felt so like it doesn't even feel real. And then the GOAT, Tobey Maguire. At that point, you knew when the second portal was being opened. I was like, "Oh God!" That's when we're all on the edge of our seats. All right, here comes Tobey. Give us the GOAT, Tobey.
Yep.
And Toby comes out, and man, we were screaming. It was just so iconic to see him with the iconic wave and smile that he always does.
Yep.
Literally, just from the original movies, exact same mannerism from the originals. They nailed it.
Exactly.
So much older, and that's what it makes it so like iconic that it's like your child, like KG knows your childhood right here. I mean, or you all know. I mean, this is what we grew up with, and the fact that he's back, I love how he's like he has that older look. I love that because
kids will not understand our feelings towards this.
Today's kids, that's why I'm saying, man, we're so lucky and blessed to live in this time. Like, look how lucky we are that we got this movie. And yeah, so overall, Andrew and Toby returning, it was we all knew it was happening, but no words can describe the feeling of seeing them on the big screen again, and it was just amazing. So that's I could talk about this for hours, but
no, we'll be here. We would be here forever. But I mean, Nick, we'll go with you, man. I mean, what was it like seeing these two goats back?
Yeah, it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. But like, it did not happen the way I expected, though. I know you said you were worried that they weren't going to show because you said it was like halfway through and you were like, oh God, are they not in this movie? I was the opposite. I was like expecting them to only be in the movie for like 2 minutes, like show up. I 100% thought they were only going to show up in like the final fight, like Doctor Strange would open a portal and they would come through, help him.
I thought that too, honestly. I thought the same thing.
And it's cool because there's such intricate parts in the movie.
They were
I thought they were going to come through, kick some ass, and then be like, all right, bye, and then leave.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen, though. I didn't want that.
Yeah, it's cool that we had to see that.
I couldn't believe there were actual legitimate characters in this movie, and they actually served a purpose. And
yeah, exactly.
We need the hot toys. We need the hot toys, man.
It was amazing. And and Andrew was amazing in this movie. Toby was outstanding, but I think Andrew stole the show. He did. This is Andrew's. Andrew stole the movie, honestly. But
this was just Andrew's redemption.
I think we can all agree.
The show. I gotta tell you guys something. Nobody can disagree that I think Andrew was the most likable person in this film.
I mean, everyone. Just the redemption he got. I think
we can just go to this. I mean, this scene was just. This scene was amazing.
Please, Hot Toys, give us the lab coat. Someone said it earlier.
Dude, you can just wear a lab coat. Just give us a lab coat.
The lab coat, Hot Toys. They better give us the lab coat.
That's awesome. That's actually really awesome.
How do you guys feel if they do give us so Toby was wearing an undershirt, right?
Yeah.
What if we just get a Toby up as well? He's just wearing an underneath.
That would be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I was gonna say, did you when the guys go through the portal? Would you guys rather have seen him in the full outfit? Or would you guys find
I thought Toby made sense to be. I don't know. Toby makes sense not to be in his costume because
he's like, I'm not wearing his right now. I'm not wearing his skin suit.
It does beg the question though. What were the two of them doing in like the day they were just in there?
I would love to see that, man.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been cool.
They were running. They were walking around New York City for like an entire day. What were they doing?
Yeah, that's true.
Andrew's like chilling in that little alley, like talking to a cat or something. Like,
exactly.
You know what they should have done?
Yeah, go ahead.
I felt that when we saw that that scene in the whole Strange and Spider-Man fight, Peter should have accidentally opened the actual box, and maybe it would have brought Toby and Andrew out.
Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That'd be really
then it will make sense because it's like during the day and nighttime, and I think
it just
sense. Yeah. But anyways, go ahead, Riley. You were saying?
Well, I mean, I'll just start with. I mean, this scene to me was just so. This was like another thing. Just again, like one of my favorite moments, just because of like the quips between one another. It was just so good. Like they did this like so perfectly. I love how like each of them have like their own capabilities that like, and it makes you connect with the characters a lot more because like that each Spider-Man they're not just Spider-Man. Like they all have their own like unique qualities and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what made it just like more like so amazing to me because it's like, yeah, we can compare who's better, who's this and that, but like at the end of the day, it's just like all of these guys are goats, like they're legends. These guys are beasts.
So
I mean,
amazing.
And that just again like this scene specifically was so good. Like, and Andrew again, like he just had these funny quips where like it wasn't even like stuff where it'd be like like bad jokes, like corny, like cringy. Like it was actually like funny stuff that you're looking at. And Toby, same thing with Toby. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to bring up that I think they are really teasing TASM 3 in this film.
Oh, I hope so, man.
Because I felt that even though Toby came back, as much as I'd love seeing Spider-Man 4, I would love to see it, but I think we want to finish Andrew's arc.
We want to see TASM 3.
Oh yeah.
And seeing the fact that we're seeing that there's a scene in this lab where we see Tom and Zendaya having this moment.
Right.
And Andrew's looking at it like, damn.
Like,
I had that moment once.
I know.
And I lost it. So
I'm telling you, we need to go back to him.
And even during the meetup where we see the silhouettes of him at the night, right? And he's like, I stopped pulling my punches. I got rageful. You
gotta see that.
You gotta see that, man.
Like, why would they even say that? Why would you even say that if you weren't gonna like go on to it?
Something, man. I know that Morbius they're having a production thing where after there's a post-credit scene. Apparently, it's not a Spider-Man scene. That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
we'll see, man. We'll see what happens on the day it comes out. But I want to see TASM 3. I want to see his arc to be finished. I think we need to get a trilogy done for him.
Yep.
So we can
totally agree. I mean, as much as I think Toby is like my favorite, like he's the GOAT. I don't think I need to see like more of him as much as I want to see more of Andrew. Like I want to see Andrew Garfield.
Not killed. I don't want to see him killed. Please.
Yeah. Not that.
Just give us Andrew Garfield versus Venom. I need to see him in Venom. I need to see Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, and Venom.
Nick did a phenomenal job in one of his photos. He actually did do that. I think he did it a couple of times.
Really? Yeah. It's awesome. I need to see that.
I need to see that. Let me see if I can find it. But no, dude.
Venom and Andrew?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, they work together. I think they work together like beautifully.
Yeah. They really do. All right.
But I mean, no. This scene again, it was just so special. I think this specifically, this lab scene is just so iconic, and I mean, it's so good. I mean, Nick, what were your thoughts on this whole entire moment in this whole scene in the lab?
It was pretty entertaining, but it wasn't like anything crazy with it. But it was awesome to see three of them working together, and Toby being a wise ass right here, where he was a great.
Great.
Yeah, and then Andrew wearing the lab coat over his suit. That was awesome.
So
and then you have the part where Toby has to show off his webs.
Yep, exactly. You guys have web shooters? Yep, yeah, you got that.
Cool. You can't do that, huh?
Yeah, dude. That's why he's the OG. He's the GOAT. He doesn't need those web cartridges, man.
Exactly. I mean, you guys raised good points. I mean, Julian, what was your takeaways from this whole moment?
I love this. It's one of my favorite scenes because in the theaters, I was so happy watching this. I was like, oh my god, like we're actually gonna see them interacting with each other, talking, hanging out, creating the cures. And man, dude, Andrew's just such an Andrew thing to do, just wear a lab coat over his spider suit. And I love the references to the movies. He's like, I already cured Lizard once. I'll do it again. It's no big deal. Like he already, it's so cool that they reference the old movies. And then Toby's obviously great. It's a long scene. We could talk about it a lot, but I'll keep it nice and short. And the main thing I think we have to talk about, no one's brought it up, the iconic Spider-Man meme. We finally
what do we get? What meme?
Finally got the iconic pointing in this scene, which was when we saw it in theaters, man, everyone was clapping. Everyone knew it was coming. The icon, everyone was laughing. Like they did it. Yep. And it was such a perfect way to do it. This was a perfect scene to do it. And
it's funny how Andrew Garfield actually thought
Andrew was the one who came up with it. And it was just an awesome scene, man.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, I totally agree. You guys make great points. I mean, KG, what were your thoughts on this whole? I mean, did you talk about it?
No, I did not. I'm gonna keep it nice and short. But yeah, dude, this is an iconic scene that we've seen through memes and things like that, and the fact that Marvel has Sony have recreated this scene with these guys is iconic. I mean, I would love to have this as a poster in my room. I would love to have this as a 4K Ultra HD cover. Just having them.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
That pretty cool.
Hot Toys makes Andrew Toby. They should give us pointing hands.
We need to.
And they give us. Tom doesn't come with some, so let one of them come with some for Tom.
Dude, they have to.
Exactly.
That's
and
funny.
Nick, you know what they should do, guys? You know what they should do? Well, if they do announce all of them, they should just recreate this scene with the Hot Toys.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Do that, and they'll make it. They'll make us buy it. We're gonna buy it anyways, but they will just. You know what I mean?
I need to see a Hot Toys or a statue. I just need some memorabilia of like these two iconic characters on my shelf. I need it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I love this scene, and I love the behind the scenes. We know they're laughing, they're having fun, and it's just that was a great moment, man. But yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I mean another moment that was a pretty crazy was this iconic scene. Oh my gosh,
oh man.
Dude, this scene right here it was so brilliantly made. I love how right before it was just them again quipping at each other, making funny jokes. And I love the Avengers bit when he was talking about if he was in the Avengers. What is that? Like that was just so. That was probably one of the
theaters.
Yeah, I know. That was probably the funniest line in the whole movie for me. That literally made me burst out laughing. And then he's just like, "I love you guys." And then he's, "Let's go." And then they put the masks on, run out, do that iconic swing, all three of them together.
Best scene in the one of the best cinematic scenes we've gotten. Who came up with that Tom was gonna swing both of them, like literally who came up with that?
I know, that was perfect.
So amazing that they did
so
that.
Smart of them to do that.
That's just the definition of a Spider-Verse right there.
Brings up a good point. What if Hot Toys makes a 3-pack of them?
My god,
that would be something new I haven't seen. We haven't seen before, you know?
Yeah, 3-pack, yeah.
They could do it. They could do a battle damage Tom, regular suits.
Yeah, it would be possible.
I want to bring up this because I just saw this today on TikTok that when they were swinging on the statue on top of the Statue of Liberty, Toby lands first, Andrew lands second, and then
chronological order.
Toby was first of the whole Spider-Man. Second was Andrew, and then we got the knife shining.
So awesome how they did that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to talk about this. I know we can talk about it forever, but I mean, quickly.
We all saw the trailer with just Tom. We knew both of them were going to be in it.
Yeah,
we saw this 100%. Shot in the trailer. Like, come on, Toby and Andrew are going to be right there.
Also, Toby landed in that '90s cartoon.
Yes, I'm glad you figured it out. Oh my god,
exactly. That's what I was saying. If they did a statue of that would be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
Dude, I grew up with the '90s TV show, man. When I noticed them, bro, that's freaking dope.
I had to see it, bro. I haven't seen it. I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
no, but I mean, this scene too. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be all three.
This is the trailer shot. You saw the lizard. The
lizard getting punched by an invisible man.
Man, I got a friend that can do this 3D thing. Not 3D. What do we call 3D printing of Sandman? The whole thing, dude. I gotta find a way to do that scene.
Dude.
We
can
awesome.
rush through this, but this was amazing. I mean, at this point, let's just all jump into it whenever we want because we can't. We've been going. The show's been going on so long. I don't know if we can get individual.
We start getting to it.
I just want to say thank you for the 15 many other people who joined back then. But
thank you guys. Thank you
for staying up with
all
us
day, even at this time. It's surreal for us.
We also appreciate Nick staying here because he's in the East Coast.
Dude, I was gonna say I feel bad for Nick, man. I don't want you to
2 a.m.
Yeah, I don't.
Man's a legend, bro. Man's a legend.
Yeah, dude. Thanks so much for being here. We gotta have Nick back on, dude.
Yeah,
let me know. Yeah, let me know.
100%. But next one. Can we talk about how good Electro was in this movie? Like he was such an amazing
big upgrade.
So good. Shout out to Ant-Man too.
Shout out, dude. You guys are legends.
Yeah, he was so good. I'll keep it nice and simple. I love the arc reactor. That was such an integral part of his character. Him getting that, the amount of power, and that was such a cool idea for them. Like he's gonna get the arc reactor, and just a cool little callback to Iron Man, obviously.
Yep.
But man, he was amazing. The design for him was awesome.
I totally agree. I mean, dude, Jamie Foxx was. I honestly, I'll be disappointed if Hot Toys doesn't do one. I really do want an Electro in my display. I don't think it's that hard of a figure. It's not that hard of a figure.
I think we could all agree that, like, honestly, of all the villains, I'm pretty sure Electro's the most overpowered. Like, this guy is like max potential. Dude, I mean, he's like unstoppable.
When we were watching it the 4th and 5th time, like I was even telling him, like, dude, he's whooping these Spider-Mans.
Like
he was
whooping
them, bro.
Like he's unstoppable.
Teleporting, throwing them. Literally, there was like 5 different scenes of them just getting thrown off the building, like just hit them flying away. It's crazy. I mean, KG, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it nice short too, man. I love this character. It needs to happen. Give us a figure because honestly, I think he was one of the most pivotal characters in the film. These 3 villains, look, they made 2. Just gotta get the other one. Give me another one. Look, you don't need to make a Sandman. You don't need to make a Lizard. That's fine.
Give us Electro.
Give me Electro, and we'll be okay.
Right.
Because honestly, this exact look ready with the comic book.
Oh my god,
love it.
I can just see Hot Toys doing that. 100%.
I was gonna say, do you think Hot Toys could do that with the mask?
Yeah, they can. They'll make like a plastic one, but it'll be kind of like it'll be like translucent. I think where it's like see through. You know, like
I think
kind of like
got
a yellow.
They'll give us one where he's angry, right, and he's doing that, and just one like he's smirking, maybe.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I mean, Nick, what did you think of Electro, and do you want a figure of him? What do you think?
Oh hell yeah, I want a figure. Hot Toys ain't making it though. I know they won't. But gosh, I'm gonna say a third party will make it.
Yeah.
And I'll buy it, but no way they're making it. But he looks awesome in this movie. He was awesome.
Yeah.
He was a huge upgrade in this movie overall. It wasn't even close.
I mean, Green Goblin's supposed to be the main villain, but I feel like this ending was mainly Electro. Like he was doing a lot of stuff. Bit. But no, dude. I mean, next thing this whole ending with Tom and Green Goblin. I mean, absolutely insane. I mean, Green Goblin. Dude, he was just at the end when he just shows up out of nowhere and throws that bomb inside the thing. That was such an epic moment when he was just and then he says, "Can the spider come out to play?" And Toby knew he had the sense, so he was like scared, dude.
I don't know if you guys caught it, but I was telling Riley, like watching it again, I noticed that when Goblin does that, you can hear Toby's spider sense, like his original sound.
And Spider-Man come out to play.
Right when he blows it up, dude, that was awesome. And then, dude, this scene, dude. Oh my god!
Redemption at its finest, man.
Exactly, that's redemption. I mean, who wasn't emotional at this scene?
I remember. I think I saw a post a couple of days ago where somebody did this art, and while he was holding her, right, and then he's crying, a spirit of Gwen was behind her. It was like this. Now you did it. It's okay.
Yeah, right.
Now you can rest for me. And dude, that really got me. It felt that, like he felt like, oh my god, I did this. I did it. I finally did it.
I was able to save her.
And it's just so cool because he brought up how he couldn't save her in the middle of the movie, and he ended up saving her.
I wish he showed a little flashback at least, just a little.
That'd be cool.
That would have been cool.
That dude, it was cool. It was cool.
No, dude. I mean, man, this scene just hit hard for me. I mean, Nick, what were your thoughts on this scene?
I couldn't believe it actually happened.
Yeah.
We saw the trailers and we saw when she's falling in the trailers. That's another thing they probably should have shown in the trailers, but
you were thinking like that's gonna be Andrew.
And everybody had those theories when you saw the hand. Everybody was like, "That's Andrew's hand," or whatever. And I was like, "Well, that's not Andrew's hand. That's definitely Tom's hand."
I remember that.
But I really didn't think they were gonna have him do this. So it was quite amazing to see it, and it should have happened. And
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say that the comment. I just saw a comment that was actually really good. I never really noticed that. Toby. I never realized that Toby also got redemption too. Yeah, because he saved Norman from his glider, which is cool.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about that.
That's a really good point.
He also got to cure him because remember, he said he was like he's been thinking about it, but he never got the opportunity.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Dude,
I mean, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we can just jump to that.
To this day, I'm still learning. I'm still learning stuff.
Yeah. I know that's what's so cool about this movie, but no, dude. Oh my god,
this scene. I just want to say something.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Scene.
Toby looks thick.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, but Toby doesn't have the fake butt. It's not him.
No, maybe he does. Maybe that's why he's thick.
Toby doesn't have
definitely Andrew. Definitely
that's
Andrew.
I heard there was like a fake butt thing that was going on. So
definitely Andrew. He's
let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments who guys think it is. But I want to bring this up that I seeing this scene and seeing Tom's character arc throughout the past films, it shows that he was just a kid with a rich suit and just doesn't care less of the world. Yes, he did have care, but not at the point where we see Andrew or Toby, in the films. This scene really showed because he was so vengeful. He was, he's vengeance. He's like, I'm vengeance, and he's about right.
I know.
And
dude.
Tom, since Toby's like the veteran of Spider-Man, he's like, don't do it because you'll regret it. He's like, don't hold it. That's and then when they stab Toby. I'm with this. Nah, I'm out.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. I remember when they said Toby, I literally stood up and I screamed no. I was like,
it was
crazy.
No.
But also, it's kind of nonsense because where the hell was the spider sense? Where the hell was my man Spider Sense?
True. Maybe because he was like focusing on Tom
instant. Like there was it was like instant. Like he didn't really have time to react. I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, dude, this scene was so good. How you knew he was gonna get stabbed. You knew he was gonna get stabbed, but it's like I don't even get why they'd even add that scene because like he didn't.
It didn't lead anything. Yeah, it didn't lead anything.
I was like, why would they include that? I don't know.
Because it just
shock value.
They were trying to make
just to get an audience reaction.
It's just shock value, yeah.
They knew it would make people go like, "Oh my god, what the?"
But, but I mean, overall, it was an amazing scene. I love seeing Toby, and I've seen a lot of posts about Aunt May told him, it's not our, from Spider-Man 3.
That's true.
It's not our place to decide who gets to live and die. So that's Toby like showing that right there that you don't get to decide.
That's the Aunt May we needed in this.
She was goated Aunt May, but overall it was an amazing.
The Spidey hug, the iconic Spidey hug.
Man,
dude, the feels.
The thing is, it's like when you're watching this, it's not only the movie. Like this is real. This is all three actors just hugging each other because they love each other.
Three generations.
They love what they stand for, and this was it just felt like the actors hugging it out. It didn't feel like it was the movie,
Yeah. And the themes that played, dude, the way they played. Look, I loved Andrew's theme. It felt so heroic,
I know.
That slow tone. But when it played to Toby, not just because I'm a fanboy of Toby, maybe a little bit, but the fact that
this theme is beautiful.
There's like,
yep. When he sees Doc Ock,
I cried. Man. I literally cried. I burst into tears. Like, oh my god, my childhood was like right in front of me. Like that.
Emotional feeling.
I heard. I remember like a few days before the movie came out, the music somehow got leaked.
Yeah,
and that's how I heard. That's how I heard the Toby theme. That shit made me cry. Like I didn't even need to see the movie, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is just angelic. This is angels in my ear."
Yep, exactly. No, his theme just hits different. Oh, I love that too. Yep, when Electro's theme first played,
I was so hyped on his theme
for that 1 second.
A little longer though.
Dude, they could have made it longer, 100%. No, I mean,
they didn't play Sandman's theme either. Sandman didn't get his theme in there.
I
was kind of hoping they got more of them, but it was.
It was there. It was like.
Oh, I didn't hear it, but maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was a little hidden.
It was like a remix version of it. It was like an updated version.
And then the fully end when he has to make the decision for everyone to forget that was
the Spider-Man thing to do, and that really just showed that this is
right.
Finally, this is Tom becoming Spider-Man.
Right.
And the fact that, and also just to end off here, I think when he goes back. Once everybody forgot who he is, he goes to that coffee shop and he was going to tell her.
He was.
But when he saw the Band-Aid on his forehead, he's like, okay, if I tell her who I really am again, she's going to do that again.
Right.
And he doesn't want that. Neither does he want that for Ned. And that's why he kept it. And I realized that watching the second time, I'm like, that
was an amazing point. Yeah,
he doesn't want to drag him into the Spider-Man life because it's
going to be
the same thing with Andrews when he broke up with Gwen.
Into it.
Yep, she ended up dying. So it's like it's really like nostalgic to like.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's the way.
Spider-Man doesn't always get the girl.
Yep, and then just to cut it off, this suit. Oh man.
Really good,
dude. This suit is really awesome. This final scene was honestly like, I think like ending wise to a Spider-Man movie, probably the best ending to a Spider-Man movie because it's just the fact that he's just comes out as a new Spider-Man. His whole trilogy was his origin, and he just has a new suit and he's going through New York City. It was just so Spider-Man to me. And
I just really wish they could just get the web swinging better. They never did it right with Tom. I don't know what they can never get his web swinging good. I don't know what it is.
Andrews.
No, I get you. No, I think it's because he just like spins a lot. He like spins.
It doesn't feel like organic Spider-Man web swinging. It feels kind of like I can't.
Like Toby's just like one shot, him swinging on one swing, but you got
Andrews
Tom
has the best swinging. I mean,
Tom does like 5 backflips like every single time.
It's just too much. He's too straight and too like it's hard to explain. I wish they would nail this.
This ending was beautiful, and then like I don't know if you guys have read the script to this movie, but the way they write it is also beautiful. Like I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read this, but
Spider-Man lives.
Look at this.
The way they ended.
He soars over the Rockefeller Christmas tree with a newfound sense of freedom. Liberated from having to juggle 2 lives, Peter Parker is no more, but Spider-Man lives on.
Dude, that line
I didn't know that.
I want that like framed. I want that framed.
I didn't hear about that. That's awesome. I haven't even read the script. That's
sick. The great thing about this movie, like I said before, it's even Doctor Strange mentioned it, you're juggling these 2 lives, and the more you do it, the more dangerous it becomes. He has to realize is that he can't live both lives. He has to choose one. It's either the other.
Exactly.
Even in the comics, the comic is a miserable life. Look at Spider-Man 2. Miserable life because he has this responsibility that he has to take forward. He can't juggle 2 lives. He has to juggle one. And he picks that responsibility of it.
He's going to focus on Spider-Man.
I'm so glad Nick brought that up. It's like Peter Parker no more, but Spider-Man lives on. Dude, that gives me chills.
That's so iconic.
Awesome.
Great.
And it just made me, and we were thinking about it too when we watched it with UKG. Like, it's so sad to think that Stan Lee couldn't be able to like be in this movie.
Like they could have made a third or fourth Stanley, just hug, dude. If we
saw, that would have been cool. He just walks in that whole battle. He's like, "Oh, what's up, guys?" Like,
I need a Stanley figure. I need one.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean, just to wrap up, I'm gonna give my score of the entire movie, just as a whole. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now, KG, what is your rating?
A 9.5 as well.
Okay, Joanne.
I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. Yeah, like I said, I watched it 5 times, and there's only 2 things that are keeping it from being a perfect 10 out of 10, which is, like I said, just the beginning a little bit. It's a little fast-paced and cluttered a little bit. I understand why. It's fine. Right. And we didn't really talk about it at all, but I'll admit that, the CGI in the last act wasn't – it was a little iffy at some points. I think we can all agree.
A little spotty. It was a little spotty.
CGI was a little iffy, which is – it kind of bothers me because it was great in the beginning of the film, but then when Andrew and Toby are in it, the CGI.
CGI wasn't that good.
There was some shots where I wish, like, why did they make them CGI? Why didn't they just use them in the suits? But but if it was other than that,
mask as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like Marvel just does that a lot. I feel like they just add a lot of CGI.
If it wasn't for those 2 things, which it's not bad, it doesn't take away from the film. That's the only thing keeping it from being a perfect 10 out of 10. In terms of a Spider-Man movie, this is the best Spider-Man movie.
Nick, you were saying something?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I give it a 9 for the same reasons. Where like the CGI at the end was pretty shoddy. Like for me, I noticed I don't know why I've always noticed CGI and all that. Yeah. And it really bothered me. Toby had a CGI suit and he never really had a real mask, and I don't know. It really
it kind of bothered me. It kind of defeated the whole.
I think the worst looking, like, it didn't look bad in all shots. Like when he's like reaching out with Sandman behind him, he looked good in that shot.
He looked good in that shot. Yeah.
When he's standing in front of Doc Ock real quick, and before he takes him, if you freeze frame it, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
And it looks really bad, but it is what it. He just takes it off real quick, and then
it really looked bad. And the thing about too is the background scenes, even the first half of the film, look really horrible. Like that scene where we see Flash in some house.
Yeah, Riley just told me that was all CGI in the back. I didn't really notice, but I guess you can tell.
And the protest and the protest he has in the school, you can just tell everything is so. It didn't feel that great, but it was pandemic. What can you do, man?
Other than that, those are the only things I would say.
Yeah, that was really it.
Yeah, amazing, but the last thing that we're going to talk about, just the last thing, we're going to be ranking really quick because we went a little long.
A little over. That's all right. We're just going to finish
Spider-Man. We expected it, but who's going to start? Who's starting?
I don't want to go first. I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this, but
I don't want to go first.
All right, June, you want to go?
All right, you know what? Fine, whatever. I'll start us off. I apologize in advance. You guys are going to like my rank.
Start it slow so we can hear it. List it up.
We're doing worst to best?
Least to best.
Okay. Least.
Keep in mind, from the least, we're going to be oh my God.
Such a hard thing to do because these movies are all phenomenal. It's nothing personal. It's just my personal ranking. So at the bottom, we're going to go with Spider-Man 2. All right.
Wait, what?
I'm just going to zip through this, all right? This is my ranking from least favorite to most favorite. Spider-Man 2, then comes Far From Home,
All right, that's it for the stream, guys. That's it for the stream. Good night.
All right, come. I know. Let me finish. Come on, you guys. I told you I didn't want to do this, but.
Oh my God.
So after that, we got Far From Home.
Face. He's disgusting.
Okay, all right, guys. Let's do it.
Then Homecoming, then TASM 2, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 3, TASM 1, and No Way Home at number 1. Okay. I know that Spider-Man 2 is gonna get a lot of hate, but Spider-Man 1 and 3 I'll always prefer over Spider-Man 2. I don't know why. I mean, I know how iconic it is, and Far From Homecoming are so good, but honestly, Spider-Man 2 is honestly the one I come back least to. Spider-Man 1 and 3 I do take, and then TASM 1 was my favorite until No Way Home.
Yeah. Okay. Honest, that's great, dude. It's okay. Everybody has different, opinions.
I know, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
It's all right. Kind of hurt me a bit, but that's okay.
No, let's hear the opposite. Let's see what KG thinks.
KG, why don't you go now?
Okay, so last place has to go. Damn, this is hard. I'll go Spider-Man 3 at last. Spider-Man 3 will be last.
Wow.
Man.
You just broke my heart, KG.
The symbiote, man. It's the symbiote suit.
5. What was it? 3. So there's 3, 5, and then there's 8. Okay, there's 8 films. So Spider-Man 3 is last. I would say next would be Homecoming's last. I didn't like Homecoming at all. Then it's going to be Spider-Man 3. Then it's going to be TASM 1. And then what else is there? Okay, I would say it's gonna be Taz. No, this is gonna be hard. Okay, how about this? Okay, Spider-Man 1. That's 5. And then next is what else do I have? Oh yeah, no, wait, sorry. Far From Home, Spider-Man 1. And then the next one is okay. How many do I have left? I can't.
You got TASM 2. You've got No Way Home, and you've got Spider-Man 2.
Okay. TASM 2.
Okay.
Spider-Man. No Way Home and Spider-Man 2.
So 2. So 2 is above No Way Home. You're still number 1. You're set on that.
2 is still number 1.
Spider-Man 2.
All right, I respect it. I mean, TASM 1's a little too low for my liking, but I respect the TASM 2 respect. That's in your top 3. I like that.
Spider-Man 3, man. That Spider-Man 3 last? Come on, man.
How are you gonna put that last, man?
Okay, how about this? I'll do this. No, Spider-Man 3 is not last.
You said Homecoming.
And then Spider-Man.
That's fair.
All right, that's fair. All right, I'll respect that. Yeah.
No, but I mean, mine's also controversial a little.
Go ahead.
So I've got. Let me make sure that this is correct, so I don't get flamed. All right, let's just roll with it. So I'm gonna say number 8. I have Homecoming. I do have that last as well. Number 7. I do have Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is my 7th. Number 6. I have TASM 2. Number 5. I have Spider-Man 1. Number 4, I have Far From Home. Number 3, I have TASM 1. Number 2, I have Spider-Man 3. And number 1, I've got No Way Home.
I love that list. That's an awesome list. I love the TASM respect, baby.
Thanks, bro.
I hate that Toby respect. I don't like that.
No, dude, come on. I got Spider-Man 3 number 2.
Riley, let's agree. 2 just doesn't. 1 and 3 are so much more.
I like 1 and 3. I don't know why. To me, I just like 1 and 3 better than 2. I don't know why. I just like it better. I know it's controversial. I want to hear Nick's though. I'm really curious.
I feel like I already know what Nick's saying.
Really interested.
We have Homecoming at last.
Okay.
TASM 2. Far From Home.
Okay.
TASM 1. Spider-Man 3. No Way Home. Spider-Man 2. And Spider-Man 2002 at number 1.
Wow. So Spider-Man 1 is your number 1.
Yeah.
I can respect that list.
I respect that. Spider-Man 1 is it's what started it all. It's the golden.
Wait, what'd you have Spider-Man 3 at? Was that number
number 4?
Number 4.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
Dude,
well, I think. Listen, Spider-Man 3 is the worst of the 3, but honestly, it's the most entertaining one. I watched it most.
It's the most entertaining. I watched the most. Go wrong with some Toby dancing. Come on, some cringy Toby dancing.
It's like, dude. Spider-Man 3 is definitely the most entertaining than Homecoming. Homecoming is a boring film. I'm sorry, it's not my favorite.
The thing I like about Homecoming is, I mean, you guys rated it pretty low, but I like it as Tom's first Spider-Man. I think it's a good Spider-Man film. I love the characters Ned and MJ, and I love him becoming Spider-Man, and like him. One of my favorite things about it is we get to see him struggling in this new role, and also like I love when he's like discovering all his new cool abilities that Tony gave him, all these gadgets. Cool. I love that.
I mean, I think that's pretty. Yeah, ours is kind of a hot take because a lot of people actually. Yeah, a lot of people put Homecoming pretty high, but I mean,
I love Homecoming.
Yeah, well, guys, this was a fun, long
stream. This is longer than Batman.
We gotta time this better, man. I don't know.
But you know, we did like keep looking at the timer. We got,
or maybe we just gotta talk about less topics per stream because
we should do that more.
We gotta
Nick could have freaking fell asleep. I mean, what time is it?
Respect to you, Nick. Thanks for
taking those cameras going off. I'm going to bed.
As soon as you click off.
But I want to get to Nick first because I know Nick. I want to give Nick a shout out. I'm going to share my screen here real quick. Hold on. So Nick, tell us about yourself and your whole, Instagram and what do you do?
Yeah, I
take off the banner, KG. Hold on. We gotta see Nick's face.
I like to I take photos every so often, and I like to do Photoshop edits. It's, nothing crazy, but I just enjoy doing it. And
I love that profile.
I'm glad. Yeah, I love it. I'm glad people seem to like it, and I appreciate the support and all that. But at the end of the day, I just do it because it's fun.
Yeah. No.
And
man.
I hope it's like this is why I like that. We have all these young people in here, and and I hope if there are any young people still awake watching this, but they'll watch it later. But hopefully this makes people realize you don't need anything real fancy to do any of this because I'm just using my iPhone 13 Pro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm using for the pictures.
I love
this. Using an iPhone.
That's cool.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm just using an iPhone 13, and then I use Photoshop. Which Photoshop's it's expensive to get, but if you're like me and you got the hacked version, But, I ain't paying for it, but.
Sick.
Respect, man.
Oh yeah, that one was my favorite one. I gotta admit.
This is my favorite one.
I love this.
So sick.
I love that one.
Man, dude.
Guys, please do me a favor and please check this guy out.
I love that one.
Follow him. Hit him with that
collectibles. Come on.
Please do, because this guy, he's getting into this, but he's doing a really good job. I love this. This is from the video game I played many years ago.
So
it's a guys. For anyone who hasn't played this game, please do. It's an
amazing game.
Awesome game. And dude, he has amazing photos. I love this one. Where was it at? Hold on. This one right here. This was
that is so awesome.
Love it. Look at that. Awesome. He turns before, after.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's insane. Absolutely insane.
Love it.
And obviously you got the running scene.
That's awesome, man.
No Way Home. Love that. Love it. But yes, guys, please check out Nick's Collectibles. And we would love to have you on again, Nick. On the channel.
Let me know. Yeah, let me know. I'll see. Yeah.
We'll try to keep it short because, man, we lose track of time.
KG, I think this was longer than our last one.
What was it?
I think this was longer than our last one. We
almost
did 4 hours. It was. We had a lot of things to talk about.
Time flies when you're having fun, bro.
Man.
Julian, do you have anything coming up as far as getting new figures? Maybe starting a new channel?
Starting a channel?
Maybe, obviously I'm doing this for fun. I love talking to you guys. I don't have a channel yet. Maybe something's coming up soon. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I've got some figures coming up that, man, KG, I can't lie. That classic Spider-Man, I'm this close to buying that classic Spider-Man. So be on the lookout for that. I get paid next week, so I might be picking that up. I'm just saying.
Listen, man, once Nick gets it, he might enable you with his pictures. So
he might. Yeah, that's it
for
me.
KG, if we get our classic at the same time, we'll do something. We'll do like a stream or something.
Hashtag enable the other guys. Do that.
Yes, you gotta enable Riley as well. Riley and Julian, these two need to get it. But Riley, I saved you for last because we're doing this thing, and you do have what's going on, man. Next week, what's next week?
Dude, next week. I mean, you already know we've been at this for like only 2 episodes, and the support from the community has been unreal, like on a different level. Like you guys, even when it's like 11:20 at night, we still have people watching in, showing their support. and it just obviously it warms all of our hearts in this stream because we did this because of you guys. So it just means a lot that you guys are showing the support back and watching and hopefully enjoying and getting some knowledge from this, because the whole point we want to do this for is just to, just get some young guys in here, have a different feel, and have some different knowledge, because obviously we relate in a different way to these other collectors, these older guys, and that's no disrespect because those guys are legends, but we like bringing a different vibe to the streams. And overall, we got to do Wonder Twins episode 3. I don't know what we'll do it on, but we got to do it. I mean, this is becoming like a phenomenon for us. We love doing this stuff for you guys. So
we love doing it, man. And so much fun. And I have everybody's links, description, YouTube, Instagrams in the description below. Make sure you guys check them out, as always. But dude, I gotta give a huge shout out to the panel. I mean, the panel and also the chat.
So many people today.
We got a lot of regulars.
Please drink for milk. You're still growing. Well, but
I'm fully grown. I'm fully grown. I ain't growing no more.
But dude, we appreciate Bob Dylan, Kobe Katsu, Ren Valentino. Thanks for coming on. Ant-Man, Rodrigo. Let's see who else we have here. Retro Man, as always. Thanks for coming on. Andrew was here. Andrew Montero. Who else was on here? S Beam, Doc Smizzle. Lane Kramer was on as well. Superhero Displays, BCF Collection, OD. Dude, we had so many great people here. Let's see who else. Skywalker, Joe G, Kathleen McGrath. Those were, I think, Nick's friends as well that joined it.
Yes.
Cuervo was on as well. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, man, we had so many great. Mario, dude. I mean, it's freaking for now. Salty Collector Comics, dude. The list goes on and on. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please, we do this for you.
And we need to get KG. Come on, you gotta start making them videos, bro.
Come on,
I got here. Dude, timing, man. Timing sucks.
I know.
Dude, but as always, I'm so glad I met Nick for the first time. I will,
dude. Yeah, I was gonna say again, it was such a pleasure to meet you, Nick. I'm definitely gonna be checking your stuff out.
Yeah.
It was awesome,
yeah.
dude. We had a long chat, that's for sure. We had a long
chat. But until next time,
YouTube debut,
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly.
I feel like we're already best buds. We gotta start doing streams. Come on.
I really hope we get to see Nick more into other live streams. Dude, Nick, we gotta invite you to like a posing live stream. I think we should do that one day. Posing live stream.
I did a posing session on Zoom with Jedi's little thing.
Yes.
That was fun.
You gotta do that collection tour. You got some crazy stuff.
Yeah, you got a sick collection, man. I was really impressed.
Well, we'll see. Maybe.
Maybe, possibly, but hopefully that will be true. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming on. And until next time, it'll be on Riley's. So thanks, guys. Episode 2.
Thank you, guys.
Peace out.
In the books. Let's go.
Let's go.